This is the Monty Show, the truth in sports talk streaming. When you want unbiased opinions about your favorite team without the spin, all you have to do is find the Monty Show, streaming live and available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on YouTube. And now, here's Monty.
Hey, the Monty Show. As always, presented by the Advocates, the best injury attorneys in the business, you guys. I'm asking you on Giving Tuesday. Today is Giving Tuesday on the Monty Show. I'm asking you, please give to the Advocates today. You know that we're going to give you a $100 Amazon gift card in 2.5 hours. Everybody who enters today to win this gift card, you can do two things. If you donate to the Advocates, you get 50-1 entries to everybody else. If you interact with BuckedUp, you get 50-1 entries. Those two things, but I'm asking you, let's donate to the Advocates today because they are working with the Road Home to provide those who are without shelter, the homeless community, hats, blankets, jackets, gloves, socks, the basic things we all take for granted as 1%ers. The Advocates are going to make sure that our community has those items, and we need to help them do that. And just because I'm sitting here now thinking about it, I'm going to give away two $100 Amazon gift cards today. Not one, two of them. $100 for everybody who enters into the giveaway by donating to the Advocates. And if you do that in the tip jar, or if you guys want to use Venmo, which is our preferred, we ask you to Venmo the Advocates directly at Advocates Donations and put the Monty Show homeless. That's all you have to do. Make a donation. Send me a screenshot that you made a donation. You're entered to win 50-1 over anybody else. Because today is Giving Tuesday. And if you want to interact with BuckedUp, everybody who interacts with BuckedUp will also give away a $100 gift card for our BuckedUp fans, because you know BuckedUp's amazing. But today is Giving Tuesday. It is all about homelessness. It is all about helping protect our homeless community from the elements. Hook it up right now. Advocates Donations, $100 gift card in 2.5 hours. Pretty simple. Cleveland Rocks is already in. He says, good afternoon, gentlemen. Ready for an interesting show. Keep up the great work. Go Browns. Yes, go Browns.
Appreciate you.
Even though you have the worst quarterback contract in the history of the NFL, we appreciate you. Off to a phenomenal start. How about our guy Cougar Tracks, the Monty Show? That's a pair to draw to. Hey, I'm telling you, all you have to do, we're going to give away two $100 gift cards today. One for the Advocates, one for BuckedUp, and you can win both. You can win both. Donate to the Advocates and show us your BuckedUp. You can win $200 Amazon gift cards.
Mm-hmm.
But come on now. We need a good showing today. Gary Wolf, Mike Smith, nice Rick Derringer mic drop, bud, because Mike Smith said it's the final countdown. That's right. It is the final countdown. In the Pac-12, it is the final countdown. Let's get to work. Pac-2 versus Pac-12. Hello. Hey, how are you?
Hello.
It is D-Day in the Pac-12 because we are waiting for a ruling to come down from the Washington State Supreme Court to determine who has control of the Pac-12. And again, I would tell you, if you're on the money line here, I'd be betting the Pac-2 because, again, everybody I've spoken to, everybody that I know that has an opinion and is in the know on this situation believes that Oregon State and Washington State are in the driver's seat, particularly because they have the lower court ruling. And let's use an instant replay reference. It has to be undeniable proof to overturn the lower court ruling. And nobody sees that there is undeniable proof that Washington and the other 9 members exiting the Pac-12 deserve relief from the Washington State Supreme Court. But there is this other interesting twist, which is why I think the exiting 10 members have been so vocal. The Pac-2, Washington State and Oregon State, have blocked $61 million in revenue distributions, because remember now, anything that happens in the Pac-12 until this ruling comes down has to be unanimous. And the exiting 10 members say that the Pac-2 are blocking them from each getting $5 million as part of this distribution, that may well have a sway on the Washington Supreme Court. But again, Jake, I just don't see a way that the exiting 10 members of the Pac-12 win this case.
Absolutely. I think that, the Pac-2 obviously has the leverage here based on how that initial ruling went. And I think the amazing thing about this whole case, this whole situation between the 10 who left and the 2 who stayed, is that neither side seems to want to acquiesce and sort of come to the middle. And that's what's so surprising to me is that you have a situation where both stand to lose something, right? Where the 10 who left stand to lose this money they feel that they've earned and they're entitled to. And the Pac-2 stand to lose, I don't know, just your future by not acquiescing, coming to the middle and saying, okay, you can have this past year's, earnings that you would have had already, and then get the hell out of here. But they don't want to do that. And the thing that I don't quite understand is why the holdup? Why string this thing along? Why not come together from both sides of this thing and get a settlement done? Well, why not? Why do you want to sit here and fight? And I'm not saying one side's more guilty than the other, whatever the case may be. What I'm saying is that the future of this conference is largely in the balance, and the future and health of Washington State and Oregon State is obviously hanging in the balance something fierce. And I think that's the thing that we can't get away from here. This whole Mountain West Conference, scheduling alliance that we've been telling you about for a month now, 2 months or whatever it's been, we've been telling you this. Now that that's happened, it does beg the question, like, hey, who's going to go which way? Is it going to be the Mountain West joining the PAC or the Pac-2 joining the Mountain West? And I think based on the result of this case, that is going to have a kind of a big impact on that situation. So that's why I say both sides stand to gain and lose based on the way this goes. But yeah, right now the Pac-2 has the upper hand. You obviously got the lower courts to rule in your favor. And now the Supreme Court of Washington is, again, reviewing the case, meaning, hey, we need to look at this and see, is there any merit to additional hearings? Is there merit to further conversation, further debate on how this should go? What should be done about this? Should it stay status quo? Like, that's what they're doing here. So you're not even in a position as the 10 who left to go in front of the Supreme Court of Washington yet and say, hey, this is our case. You had that opportunity. You lost to the Pac-2, and now you're sitting here, sitting on your hands. And I think that's a tough place to be.
Well, and I don't think you can have it both ways. I think if you're the exiting 10 members of the conference, listen, you're entitled to everything that you've earned this year. Up until, June 30th, you're entitled to everything that you've earned. But I don't believe, and this is my opinion, I don't believe the Pac-2 have acted, in some kind of great injustice. I don't believe that the Pac-2, Washington State and Oregon State, are doing anything but protecting their best interests and trying to build a future. And the bigger issue is I see a significant hypocrisy in what the exiting 10 members of the Pac-12 have done here. You treated USC and UCLA the same way. And now, again, as though you are Florida State, as though you are Patrick Mahomes and Kadarius Toney, somehow you don't want the rules applied to you that you applied to others. And it's remarkable to me how many times recently we've had this exact same conversation. The problem with the exiting 10 members of the Pac-12 is you set a precedent when you treated USC, UCLA, and Colorado in the manner that you did, which is you yanked them off the board of directors the minute that they let you know they were leaving. And now the same thing happened to you the minute you let everybody else know you were leaving and you want special treatment.
Which is why it's so incredible when you went to court to argue this thing, your best argument was, hey, it's not fair. How is that your best argument? How is it that you set that precedent by your very own behavior, and then when you needed to show up and fight for your cause, you essentially had no arguments prepared other than, hey, it's unfair, it's unjust, hey, let me throw in the Michigan shtick, due process, like, dude, we've seen this story before. And as much as I want to sit here and evangelize for what these 10 deserve. You deserve what you can argue. And you did an absolute abysmal job arguing your side of this conversation when you had your day in court, which is why you're in the position you're in.
Yeah.
So as far as I'm concerned, yeah, do I think you should get those earnings from this past year? Yeah. But the problem with that is you didn't do a good enough job in court arguing, so you're probably not going to get those earnings, and you can take your your wagon into the sunset and go off into your new conference, because that's what you have left.
But I also think I look at this situation, and I think there are a lot of people supporting the exiting 10 members who believe that there's some injustice here. There is no injustice. The 2 remaining members, Washington State and Oregon State, have not said that they are going to withhold future revenue payments from this current season. And I would also remind you, the exiting 10 members have only asked for the revenue they've earned for this ongoing season. They have not been withheld. The issue here is the exiting 10 members appealed to the Washington State Supreme Court, who said everything's got to be unanimous. Yet for the months leading up to that appeal, nothing was unanimous. Nothing was consensual. You guys ran your faces into each other in arbitration and couldn't agree. What makes you think now that it would be justified for the remaining 2 members, Washington State and Oregon State, to play by the rules that you want to set forth? I don't think withholding this money, I truly do not think that they are doing the wrong thing here. I do not. I think if I were Oregon State and Washington State, I'd be doing the exact same thing, because I do believe that there is a massive hypocrisy taking place with the exiting 10 members.
And the reality of the situation is, we know for a fact that Oregon State, and more specifically Washington State, feels like, they're a victim and it's us against the world. And, and I don't blame them for that. I'm not criticizing you for that. I understand why you feel that way. But being that you feel that way, yeah, I would be sticking it to the 10 who left. Yeah, I would be sticking it to every, dotted I and crossed T in the paperwork, dude. And I think that's what's so surprising to me about, again, to your point, like the Florida State stuff or the Michigan stuff, or now this Pac-2 versus Pac-10 stuff. Like, the paperwork says what the paperwork says. You guys were a bunch of kids at a playground. You wrote down on a piece of paper what the agreement was. Y'all signed it. And now 3 months later, when you got kicked off your own playground, you don't like what the piece of paper says that you agreed to.
That's right.
So what the hell are we supposed to do about it other than go to the new conference and just get on with it? And that's why I say at the beginning of this conversation, both of these sides have things to lose, because frankly, I'm at a point with it with the 10 who left where I'm like, dude, you guys look kind of silly now.
Yes, you do.
You guys are kind of making fools out of yourself with the way you've handled this situation, because if you're going to roll up to court, and again, I know I keep saying this, I don't mean to be repetitive, but that was your best argument. Like literally we're doing the show on that day, and I'm sitting here coming up with argument after argument right off the top of my head. And I'm like, bro, we're getting reporting out of everybody saying, yeah, the lawyer for the 10 who left is saying it's unfair. And I'm like, did you really think that that's how you were going to win this? Did you think that a judge was going to feel sorry for you? Or maybe, or maybe I'll do you one better. Maybe you took the politician route. Hey, I just assumed that the judge or the politician, the person who's not involved in the sporting world, would be uneducated about what the paperwork said.
Right.
Like,
yeah, they're not going to read the bylaws.
Like what? What
judge reads bylaws?
Like, what are you talking about, dude? Why would you think that? I know she is only a judge in the legal system. They don't read anything. I mean, it's not like they're quite literally paid to read things before they go to the court each day. So that's why I say it's a situation where at the beginning of this whole thing, I was like, yeah, dude, the 10 who left totally have a corner to argue from here. Now, they may not win, but they've definitely got a leg to stand on in terms of an argument they can make. The paperwork's against them. But any good lawyer knows that it's not about necessarily what the paperwork says in black and white on a piece of paper. It's about what you can argue in the real world scenario.
Yes.
And they didn't take that approach.
Yep, totally agree. Who sent you this Venmo?
OG Gary.
OG Gary. Dude, Gary, you're such a stud. Dude.
And OG Gary, and I haven't sent this to you yet, has also just sent me a picture that he ordered $30 worth of a Buckshot variety pack.
And look at Chris Karn. You guys,
Boom.
This is amazing.
We're heating up.
Giving Tuesday on the Monty Show, hooking up, man. Chris Karn, my guy Chris Karn, made a donation to the Advocates on Venmo, sent me the picture, and now his beautiful little girl holding the bucked up. What do we got there, Karn? She's got the bucked up, and she's got the bucked up shaker. Dude, you got a beautiful kitchen.
Is that Von Moger's flavor?
I can't.
Right there on the right. Look, I'm looking at. We got Von Moger's flavor of pre-workout. That looks just like it.
Hell. But it whatever it is, I believe it's a bucked up pre-workout with the shaker cup. That's a hell of a. I love me some shutters in a kitchen with some nice cabinets. Chris Karn's living right. And I would also say to Chris Karn, we've got to come and get some revenge on that golf course of yours.
Yeah, dude.
I might have lost an entire crate of golf balls on a golf course when I played with Chris Karn. It was not good.
This place is
empty. The opposite of full.
The opposite of full.
Oh my God, Chris, appreciate you as always. Chris Karn, one of our long times on the show. Always appreciate those guys. OG Gary, a long time. You look at Delaric, our guy Delaric today, donating $25. Appreciate that. Maury Alvarez giving 5 memberships.
Let's go, Maury.
Let's go, Maury. Appreciate you. Aaron Wilson gifting a membership.
Let's go, Aaron. Appreciate
Let's go.
you, bro.
See, Giving Tuesday. It feels good, man. And if you're just tuning in, we're giving away not one, but 2 $100 gift cards. It's Christmas, man. It is Christmas. And we want to make it easier for you to do your Christmas shopping. We're giving away 2 $100 gift cards. All you have to do, and you can win them both. You can win, and Chris Karn and OG Gary are already in the win them both category. Interact with the Advocates. They are raising money with The Road Home, one of the foremost homeless advocacy groups in this country, to give homeless folks in our communities jackets, hats, gloves, socks, the things they need to survive. Man, we love that. I am so passionate about helping others. I tell you, and I know that we've all got problems. Like, I'm stressing over a package that's being delivered today. I got to be honest with you, I'm a little stressed about it because I have no idea what it is. But we all have issues in our life, right? Trust me when I say we're all in the 1%. And I just really hope that we can have that perspective this holiday season. Let's help those less fortunate. Let's partner with the Advocates in The Road Home. $1, $5, $1 million, whatever you have. You can donate in the tip jar. Absolutely, you can. Hit them on Venmo, like 3, 4, 5 people already today have in 15 minutes. Advocates donations on Venmo. Just put Monty Homeless. That would be absolutely phenomenal. Look at DK with $50 for the Advocates. Let's go. Let's go, you guys. I love this. You're all entered. Everybody who's made a donation, you are all entered.
Appreciate you guys.
To win the $100 Amazon gift card. And I don't mind bribing you. I truly do not mind bribing you. The Advocates are, and I tell you this all the time, the Advocates are such good people. And we all know them as great injury attorneys. I don't think there's any doubt about that. But, man, they work in their communities.
Mm-hmm.
Hook it up, the Advocates on Venmo, or show me you're bucked up, man. Absolutely show me you're bucked up. Send me a picture of you interacting with Bucked Up. You can send it to Jake, SLC Jake, or me, The Monty Show, MONTY, The Monty Show,
now,
Twitter, Instagram, TikTok.
We all remember what happened in last week's competition.
Well,
last week got heated with the Bucked Up portion because people started making videos and got creative with pictures.
Oak State James is in big time.
Yeah, he's in. We had Aaron Wilson last week rolling into a Walmart telling someone to get out of my way.
Get out of my way, dude. Get out of my way,
yeah,
dude.
Yeah, dude. So, video submissions are always welcome as well.
Absolutely. Oh, hey, look at that. Christopher Parker donating a membership.
Oh, let's go.
Thank you, Christopher. Appreciate that very much. Giving Tuesday off to a rousing start. A rousing start. I love it. Appreciate you guys. Let's get your comments on the Pac-12. Mike Smith, hope everything goes well and a speedy recovery for Mrs. Salamini. Mrs. Salamini, what happened?
Where is the Italian?
Where's Salamini? I'm stressing. Wife is having surgery in 2 days. I'll try to be nice to you guys today.
Dude,
Bro.
hope it goes well, man. Seriously.
Yeah,
Hope
seriously.
it goes well.
Salamini, appreciate you, man. Thanks for being here. Hope everything is good. Everybody, look at our community today. Jeff Woodward, thoughts with you, Adam. Amen to that. Christopher Shannon, I'm so bricked up right now.
You're damn right you are, dude. You are damn right you are.
I'm so bricked up right now.
I'm saying. DK says Florida wasting more taxpayer dollars investigating the college football playoff committee.
Well, I'm waiting for the suit. I'm waiting for the suit.
Oh, it's coming now because, as DK points out, the Florida Attorney General's involved now. Like, it's getting crazy, you guys.
Mm-hmm.
It is absolutely getting crazy. Maury Alvarez, our great Floridian Maury Alvarez, exiting 10 equal Patty Mahomey in their arguments. Exact. Well, we don't like the rules, bro. Can't apply them to us because we don't like them. But we'll apply them to everybody else when it helps us. That's essentially what he's saying.
I am getting inundated with entries.
Let's go. I love it.
Gabe Ledley has, and I love you, Gabe. You didn't follow directions, but I love you, and I appreciate you.
What did
You
he do?
Venmo'd us $50. We'll send that along. Thank
Yes, we
you
will.
for Advocates
Hey,
donations.
Lopes fan Gabe on Twitter, his son. Listen to what little Lope is doing. I'm telling you, and I think, isn't it Lopes fan Gabe on? I want to make sure I get his Instagram name right.
Yeah, it's Lopes fan Gabe.
Yeah, he has a little Lope, as we call him, who has a baseball drip business.
Really?
Yes, and it is remarkable.
Bro, young entrepreneurs.
I love it. And I want to make sure that I put it out there. Where is Gabe? I will find that. Why can't I find Gabe Ledley's account? What the heck?
He blocked you.
He did block me. There he is right there. There it is right there. He's got this great little kid that's a baseball player, and it's Legendary Drip AZ.
Let's go.
Legendary Drip AZ on Instagram. Go support little dude, man. Go give that account a follow. Legendary Drip AZ. I love that kids open businesses.
Mm-hmm.
I think that entrepreneurial mindset is amazing. Let's see. Mike Smith says, Aaron on game as always. What did Aaron do? Gifted a membership, of course.
Let's go, Aaron.
Jay Chapman. What's up, Jay? Good to see you. Long time. Christopher, the pro rata they already used up. Christopher Shannon, dude, just send Washington State and Oregon State to the Big 12. Enough with this stuff. And this is the amazing part. That's never been talked about. That's never been talked about. I think the strong play for Washington State, and in particular Oregon State, get to the Mountain West as soon as you can, because Oregon State can win the Mountain West next football season. There's just no doubt about it. I understand it's not a P5. I get that. I totally get that. But get to the Mountain West as soon as you can. To me, that's the whole nine for the PAC too.
Mm-hmm.
Salamini, they aren't making a ruling. They are reviewing to see whether they will kick it back to the lower court with suggestions.
Exactly.
Okay.
It's a review.
Yeah, it is a review. Call it what you like. Essentially, the Supreme Court is reviewing this ruling by the lower court, and there is a wide variety of options on the table. My feeling is that no changes will be made, but I did hear today that the lower court ruling could be amended to say, hey, and I need you to send that to me again. Thank you.
Oh yeah, you're welcome.
I'm new with technology. A lower court ruling could be amended to say, language specific to revenues in 23-24.
Right.
I mean, I could absolutely see that happening. I could no doubt see that happening. Somebody in the know mentioned that to me today. I could absolutely see that happening. No doubt about it.
Hey, if that's what happens, great. But I think that would be, in my opinion, very lucky for the 10 who left. That would be, because I'm just a big believer, man. And I understand if you're sitting on the Supreme Court of a state that you have a certain responsibility to look at the facts of this case in an unbiased fashion and make an evaluation. Totally get it.
Yep.
But if that is what you're tasked with, I have trouble understanding why you would grant the 10 who left their rev shares.
Yeah.
That's what I have trouble with. So if that were to happen, if they review it and they send it back down with hey, the 10 who left need to get their rev share for this year, then I don't know, man. I obviously best case scenario for everyone, but I'm not sure that that's just.
All right, let's get Chris George entered in to win a $100 Amazon gift card. He's got the whole buckshot right there.
Let's go.
He's got the variety pack sitting there. He's also got, look at that. Look at my guy.
What's he eating there? That looks amazing.
That's a taco. That is absolutely a taco.
Man.
That is gorgeous. And he's got the what flavor is that, sir?
Oh.
Excuse me. Is that not the matching blue Raz?
Okay.
Hey, yeah. That's but we got to get Oak State James.
Yeah, let me get Oak State James.
Yeah, grab me some Oak State James. Yeah. Well, I point out that Gabe Ledley gives us an Advocates donation. You guys are amazing today. It's such a good cause. Giving $50, Gabe Ledley to the Advocates, amazing, dude. Absolutely amazing. And it is, I cannot tell you how well spent your dollars are when you donate to the Advocates. I mean, they put it right back into the community, man. And I just cannot continue to tell you. It's not the, and a lot of you are going to say, well, they're paying you. They're not paying me to talk about this. They pay me to tell you, hey, the Advocates are the best injury attorneys in the business. When you get in a car accident, a motorcycle accident, you get hurt at work, go to the Advocates, right? That's what we're paid to tell you. They don't ask us to hey, raise money but why would I not when they're doing such good work in the community? I can't even imagine why we would not help those less fortunate than us when we are the 1%, y'all. We are absolutely the 1%. No doubt about it. In my mind, anyway. Alex Reyes says the Pac-12 network would finally get some ratings if you bring on Judge Judy to adjudicate the proceedings. Judge Shineland. Dude, I used to love Judge Judy. Best judge show ever.
Yeah, Judge Judy. Come on.
No, it's the old people's court. Judge Wapner.
What, it's not Hot Bench, dude? Come on.
Have we ever watched Hot Bench?
I've only seen the commercials, and that was hot enough for me.
Yeah,
see what I did there?
I see what you did there.
What I did there.
I see what you did there.
Yeah.
Jeff Woodworth, officially, I'm in the 9%. Hey, I like it. I like it. The 9% is nothing wrong with the 9%. Chris George says that's tacos from the hospital I work at. And yes, that's Blue Raz. Dude, those tacos
They're so good, dude.
Why is hospital Mexican food a hidden gem? I'm not even joking. Why is hospital Mexican food a hidden gem? I don't understand it. There's so much good Mexican food in hospital cafeterias. You used to work in a hospital cafeteria.
Yeah, the reason it's so good is because hospital cooks and chefs have to be skilled individuals because they're cooking for patients. So, like, as an example, you have to be able to make Mexican food. Maybe that doesn't have salt. Maybe that doesn't have this or doesn't have that, or maybe it can't be charred at all, or maybe this or that. Like, you have to be able to cook a certain type of way to adhere to the patients. So that's why it's so good.
I'm a big fan. I hope I should put this correctly.
Yeah,
I'm not a big fan of hospital food.
Yeah,
I am not.
You don't want to say that.
I am not a big fan of hospital food. Ooh, interesting. Tyler Van Dyke commits to Wisconsin. So that's official. That is official. And now you have this. So many people are DMing me on the Florida Attorney General suing the College Football Playoff Committee.
Is it official that they're suing?
I believe it is. Just looking at, you know what? It is so frustrating to me that here we sit talking about a lot of issues in society, and we really are having the state of Florida suing the College Football Playoff.
It's wild.
I don't even I don't even know where to begin. Where do we begin with this?
Well, I just think the first thing that needs to be said is that it's a complete waste of time. I mean, it is literally a circus show being executed because the masses want something done. And my question is, what's to be done? They gave you transparency. They told you specifically why Florida State's not in. So I'm trying to understand, what else do you want them to do?
Oh, I hate this story. Where do you guys come down on this? I mean, I guess this is technically as I continue to leave the tacos on the screen. Technically, this is breaking news here on the Monty Show, as always presented by our friends at Sound Sleep Medical, soundsleepmedical.com/Monty. The Florida Attorney General, Ashley Moody, today is fighting for the 2023. This is right off their website, I would remind you. 2023 undefeated Florida State University football team, demanding answers from College Football Playoff Selection Committee. My office is launching an investigation to examine if the committee was involved in any anti-competitive conduct.
Neat.
As it stands, the committee's decision reeks of partiality. It does. And so we are demanding answers not only for Florida State, but for all schools, teams, and fans of college football. The Attorney General, their civil investigative demand seeks multiple communications. Why would you give the state of Florida any of this documentation? Why would you do that? I
have no idea.
I am amazed by this. Again, here we are in a situation where, we don't like the rules. We're gonna need to change the rules. We're gonna need to change the rules. Am I the only one? And I'm sure you guys are with me on this. I would hope. I think this is completely ridiculous and a waste of taxpayer dollars.
Well, what it is to me, it's a way for politicians to go out and try to grab some public favor. I don't know why else you would do this. I don't know why else you would execute this. Why are we wasting taxpayer dollars? Why are we doing any of this? That's what I don't understand. Like you're sitting here saying that a committee that was built, like literally put together to be subjective, you're going to sue that very committee, saying it's an anti-competitive practice to choose this team over that team. Like, what do you mean? That's the whole point of the committee. Like, we went from the BCS to the College Football Playoff Committee, so computers weren't deciding the fate of the college, the championship of college football. And now we're getting sued because a team is so pissed they got left out, even though it was very clear why they got left out. That's what I'm saying. Like, I agree with what you've been saying, which is, it seems like every day in this country, we get a new, oh my God, we don't like how the rules are being applied to us. We're victims, and that's it. I mean, that's what it seems like we do now. And it's so disappointing.
I am amazed by it. I again, if you are, if you're wondering what the hell we're talking about, the Attorney General's antitrust division enforces state and federal antitrust laws. The civil investigative demand also seeks to identify all individual votes and vote tallies by members in the deliberations, all persons who received access to votes, all persons present during any votes, and any individual knowledgeable about the administration or use of software programs used to record or tally votes. Are we? Oh my God!
So wait, did I just hear what I think I heard? Are we suggesting this was a fake election?
Are we really? Is that what we're doing? I give up.
I mean, is that what
you guys? I seriously, I give up. I cannot do this. It's college football. The rule clearly states if you have an injured player, we can consider that. If I am the NCAA, if I am the College Football Playoff Committee, I am not giving a single piece of discovery to them. This is wild to me. Wild to me.
Don't get it, dude.
Wow.
Don't understand.
Wow. Salamini, they are now looking for emails between TV executives and the committee, which there will be a ton because ESPN is your official TV partner. Like this is here's my question. Okay, let's go all the way to court and sit in front of a jury. You put a jury with a witness and an attorney that says, hey, here's the rule, wasn't enforced properly. Who's going to say the rule was not enforced properly? Who's going to make the argument that without Jordan Travis, they're better than Alabama? So I'm happy to play the game. You want to go to court? Let's go to court. You're going to get your ass handed to you.
Hey, guys.
And it's going to cost you way more than $1 million in taxpayer money, which is $1 million too much because we have so many issues in this country, and particularly in the state of Florida. And we're spending $1 million because we're unhappy our team didn't make the college football playoff? This is wild to me. Wild. And Florida State knows they can't win. They just want to scar the college football playoff committee. Joseph, I think that's really absolutely correct.
Spot on.
Axe says it's Florida. Nothing has to make sense. Truth.
He's just a hack.
Kaufman, it's nothing but a joke in taking money away from people that need it. Truth. Boyd Lake, this is Florida State. Whining goes away when Georgia boat races the Seminoles. I would agree with that. Sean Rollins, to subpoena phone records, it seems ridiculous. It seems ridiculous to me that we're talking about, like, what are we doing?
With all due respect.
What are we doing? What are we doing?
Wasting time.
I mean, listen, I would give them nothing because they are entitled to nothing. They're absolutely entitled to nothing. Scott of Greywater Watch, it's a lot of money, Monty. It is. But that doesn't change the fact that they were not one of the 4 best teams in the country, Florida State. This does not change the fact that you can't have an expert witness sit in front of a jury and say that there was a rule broken and that Florida State without Jordan Travis is better than Alabama, Texas, Washington, or Michigan. Who's the expert that's going to make that argument?
So then when ultimately the court day comes up, are we going to get oh yeah, we pulled the suit. Yeah, we're not suing. Yeah. Is that what we're going to do here?
Yeah, I'm amazed by it. I'm absolutely amazed by it. I don't even know what you say. Boyd Lake, FSU goes all January 6th on the college football playoff committee.
You know,
I mean, are we really talking about like how the electoral process happened? And the fact that you are sitting there asking for that tells me you don't understand that they sit around a table and argue over it.
Mm-hmm.
That's what that tells me. I mean, it's amazing that we're doing this. James, Oklahoma State was left out of the 2011 BCS championship game. Oak State didn't sue. We played Stanford in the Fiesta Bowl and had fun. No, I'm not going to do it today. I'm not going to play your stupid little crying game. I want to, but Boyd Lake gives us $10. Guys. Donation for the Advocates. Let's go.
Hey, guys.
Giving Tuesday. Way to go, you guys. Maury Alvarez, $10. Love supporting the Advocates. Pass this along. The PAC got to get through this so they can move on with their lives. The exiting 10 need to get over themselves. It is, and I know I've said this a million times, an existential crisis, a crisis of existence for the Pac-12. It's wild.
It's real.
Aaron, for the Advocates, wish it were more. Dude, $5 is plenty, man. Appreciate you so much. Thank you. DK with $5. Texas versus Washington and Alabama versus Michigan is going to happen regardless. It is.
Exactly.
There, you can't unwind the watch.
We just get so triggered in our country now.
Yeah.
Like so pissy, so quick.
Adam Salamini, what if the emails say we would prefer blank as it will result in better revenue, showing it had nothing to do with an injury? I don't think there's anybody in the college football playoff committee or at ESPN and ABC who would be like, yeah, we should put that in an email. I don't believe that exists. And frankly, again, I've talked to people at ESPN and in the TV industry. ESPN did not lobby the college football playoff committee. And I think if they had, I think I know the right people. I know people in the right place. Look how accurate our TV information's been. I think I might have an idea if they did. I would have suspicions. I have 100% belief that ESPN did not do that. They did not do that because, again, and this is the other part that DeSantis and this AG don't want to recognize. You're quite literally suing because you're saying that Florida State wouldn't bring the same revenue that Texas and Alabama brought. That's what your lawsuit says. Because if you're saying that they wanted Alabama and Texas in because they bring better TV ratings, what are you saying about you? Oh, that's right. Florida State doesn't bring TV ratings.
Well, that's the issue, isn't it?
Which is not true. But you are playing the betrayed little brother. We're just the little guy. Nobody wants us. People don't like us. Well, maybe if you weren't trying to break the grant of rights in the ACC, maybe this wouldn't be the case.
That's right, T.
Maybe this wouldn't be the case. Oh, but you are, and you did. So it is the case.
Ain't no reset.
It's wild to me. It is absolutely wild to me. Boyd Lake, all they're going to find is evidence of the college football playoff following their own rules. I 100% agree. Kurt Myers, I'm starting a lawsuit because BYU was denied 6 wins and no bowl bid. I agree. Wins and losses have never been the determining factor in bowl eligibility. Let's sue.
Correct.
But they're always, you have to win 6 games to become bowl eligible.
3/4 of this is inaccurate.
Show me written proof. Here's the rule book right here.
That's bullshit.
But when was that ever applied evenly to everybody? What about JMU?
What are you, Kadarius Toney?
Right, exactly. Offside? Yeah, he was offside, but that doesn't make it a penalty. And
stop talking to me about Waddle last night being offside. Please stop talking to me about him. It's not about him. It's about you lined up offside. You lost the game.
Wait, are you going to apologize to me?
God.
Are you going to apologize to me?
For what?
For you scolding me the other day when I said I doubted the Miami Dolphins. Was this not a very Miami Dolphin performance?
Yeah, it was.
It was my guy, my Paisan.
You gonna apologize to me?
DeVito.
You gonna apologize to me about Josh Giddey last night?
No, look at your face. It's terrible. My point is DeVito. Well, we always knew that Josh Giddey took no, not doing it. I'm going to drink Bucked Up instead because Buckshot from Bucked Up, the best energy shot that you're ever going to find. And I love that Bucked Up uses 200 milligrams of naturally sourced caffeine through green tea leaf extract. That's where they get their caffeine from. It's not a chemical reaction, faking and using other motor oils and windshield washer fluid gives you the same reaction to caffeine until it kills you. No. Not at Bucked Up. Buckshot has the best ingredients to make the best product that does exactly what it says it's going to do, which is no spikes, no dives, just better mental clarity. Cheers to you, friends. Yes, sir. That Blue Raz hits different. I love it. We're back on the Blue Raz grind. Absolutely, positively love it. You guys, it's Giving Tuesday. Guess what? We're giving you a $100 gift card for Bucked Up. Show us that you're interacting with Bucked Up, much like Chris Karn did on Twitter. Chris TM me. Love that. So hook it up.
Don't forget I sent you some James stuff there.
Oh, did you really?
I did, yes.
Now, James, I think James is the clubhouse leader. I'll be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
James is pretty much, they're videos.
They're videos, yes. 2 videos. And the mixer one is probably the one I would play first, but
Oh my. Let's see. This one right here. Yeah, this is pretty much how you do the deed. This is, so you guys know that Oak State James, who takes you through stadium tours on his YouTube channel.
Hi, this is James. Welcome back.
Yay. Here's James.
Yay.
Here's James teaching you how to use your buckshot.
This is how you drink good buckshot. This right here is the best energy shot you can get. Get yourself a good tea. Since I'm pre-diabetic, I chose unsweet. Get your buckshot. You drink a little bit of it so you got room. Pour that sucker in. Iced tea and watermelon buckshot is probably the best drink you can get.
Shake it up.
It's not probably, it is.
Does he chug the whole thing?
No. He's no Ollie Gordon. He couldn't take it off.
That is fantastic.
There you go, James.
You want energy for the day? Go with Buckshot.
That's right,
Let's
baby.
go.
Let's go. Hey, man. Maybe he's now the new bartender of the Monty Show.
So far, I mean, I haven't seen anybody with that kind of handle.
With his mixology, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yay.
Exactly right. Nice job. James also had another video, but I think that's just my opinion. I think I've seen this second video. I hadn't seen James being the mixologist here for the Monty program. But this bobblehead, now, I warn you, this video is traumatizing, especially if you're a BYU fan.
Willie, got yours. Jay, good. Lady Bear, got yours. Power Frog, yep, got yours. Cy, got yours. Musket, yep. Oh, cameo by Patrick Mahomes. He's got his buckshot. Hey, stay away from celebrities. You're already married. Oh, wow. Another cameo by Case Keenum. Got his buckshot. Got yours as well. Don't worry, Cosmo. You're good. Bearcat, got yours.
You didn't. He goes through the entire conference. I think James is the leader now.
Clubhouse leader, bro.
There is no doubt about
and
that.
I love
James, nice
this is the type
job.
of creativity I'm talking about.
Nice freaking job, dude. Way to go. I think you are in the lead for sure. For sure with that one. Aaron Wilson, Mahomes wins it. Yes, he does. Mike Smith, Mountaineer dog looks like he's up to no good. Well, no, I am not going to make Ray Anderson jokes. Christopher Shannon, WTF this guy. Exactly. Uncle Filthy says, add some caffeine to that caffeinated tea. That's what I'm saying. Jeff Woodworth, buckshot like bourbon. I don't need no mixer. I don't need a chaser, bro.
Yeah, no chaser, bro.
Hey, you realize a week from now we'll be pulling into Las Vegas, right?
Lost wages.
We will be getting gassed up at Mastro's Ocean Club.
I cannot wait, dude.
2 holes, a week away from being a week from now. Jake will be 30 years old.
Wild, dude.
He will be a full-fledged adult.
It's terrible, dude.
Right?
It's absolutely terrible.
Jimmy Otson, Mahomes was in the neutral zone.
Damn, bro.
Jeff Woodworth, here we go. Mahomes complaining that the buckshot was not on sides either. Boyd Lake, Pat Weiner Mahomes. What? That's right. Gary, the head of the Mahomes bobblehead is too small. Could be. I
mean, head size really matters.
Can you measure it?
You know. OG Gary, less than a week. That's exactly right. Let's see. Uncle Filthy into Jake doesn't look a day over 40.
I know, dude. I'm doing well. I'm doing really well.
You've been to the gym 2 days in a row.
I know. Are you proud of me?
Speaking of bucked up, how about Mrs. Monty benching 35 pounds on each end today?
It's impressive.
Her 1 rep max was 35 pounds on each end today.
Okay.
Which is, no, it's not me.
Yeah.
It's not me.
Yeah.
Oh!
Do you even lift?
How about me putting up 205 today 3 times?
Nice, dude.
I'm getting back to 225. I'm telling you. Yes, OG Gary, less than a week. Boss Frog, Jakey 2 holes will be destroyed a week from now. Bet on it.
Hey, man.
Boss Frog's taking it personally. He is taking it personally.
I mean, I would not complain, my guy, if you somehow, some way schemed the Tycon into Vegas and, got a little ride in the Tycon after some drinks,
Jeff Woodworth says bet. Exactly.
Yeah, bet. I'm Jim Harbaugh. I don't know what that means.
Big Blue Horses. As a Gator fan, I have no sympathy for Tallahassee Truck Stop U. Why is the truck stop thing is just taking over? I do understand why the governor and the AG are fighting. You got to defend the home side, even if it makes no sense. You're wasting
But why
so
are we
much
so
money.
committed to it, dude? It does make sense.
You're wasting so much money, bros. right? Am I the only one? Like, I feel like you are wasting so much money on this. It's wild. Whoa. Comment. John Campbell, I'm suing for not putting the Auburn Tigers in the playoffs. Not only did they not put us in the playoff when we quote unquote deserved it, mail-in ballots at the last second robbed us. Recount. Damn it, where's Dominion? Did you guys hear Rudy Giuliani today? Speaking of rules don't apply to me, Rudy Giuliani, in a filing in court, said that the $43 million or the $400 million or whatever it's going to be settlement against him for defamation would be a death sentence.
Oh, well, dude, maybe you should hold another press conference at the Four Seasons Landscaping Company. Maybe that'll help your case, dude. Maybe that'll help.
Yeah, or maybe don't defame people. I mean,
Jackass.
you wouldn't get sued and have to pay, you know.
I mean, it's truly embarrassing. Like, literally, I'm starting to give what you've been saying credence for once. Every day, like literally every day.
What do you mean for once?
There is a new. Okay, you could have just skipped over that part. Okay, for once, every day there is a new example of this kind of thing, man. Like, come on.
I'm not saying that the rule was improperly applied. I don't want it applied to me. I'm suing.
Holy cow, bro.
I'm not saying the rule is unjust. I just don't want it justly applied to me. I'm suing. That's what every day, and it's usually in sports. Whether it's Kadarius can't catch a cold Tony being offside, that's the best name ever. Whatever it is, it's this thing we do in sports and now in life. Right? George Santos in Congress, or, I mean, point to the thing. Oh, well, no, I'm not saying that I didn't break the rule. I just don't want the rule applied to me. Therefore, we're going to sue on behalf of Coach Harbaugh.
Oh, and by the way, Coach is going to head to the NFL either way. So,
wild.
I mean, who's really counting?
Whoa, comment dump. You guys are amazing today. Rudy G, don't use shoe polish as hair dye. Seriously, bro. What was that running down your face and onto your nice white shirt, sir? And you can't afford to buy new shirts. Bryce Martin, so if FSU gets out of the ACC, who would want to be in business with them? Did I not just say this the other day? You're upset that you got left out of the college football playoff. And you're claiming collusion and you're claiming that they acted against you. Did you not just do the same thing to the ACC for the last several years, trying to break a grant of rights by going behind the conference's back and working with other members to hire high-powered lawyers to review the grant of rights to hopefully get out of the conference? Did you not just do the same thing? Well, we did, but we were the ones doing it, so then it's fine. But
yeah, I'm not talking about that.
When it was being done to us, but hey, nobody was doing that to you. That's not the point, because the rule was applied fairly to us, so I have to find another reason to bitch and moan.
Because it's illegal.
To get the AG and De Sanctimonious and Ron, you're down 51-19 in Iowa.
Might want to work on that, dude.
Focus, bro.
Jesus.
The other thing about Ron DeSantis that I think is funny, did you guys see they outed him for wearing like 2-inch lifts and
Yeah, nice stance during the debate, dude.
What are you doing?
Maybe the poop map wasn't enough to get you over the top.
It's wild. I don't know.
So we have a new entry that I just sent you.
Okay, Buc-ee's is a truck stop. I got no problem with that. I'd much rather be at Buc-ee's than most places on earth. I would like to give a friendly reminder. Was it Beaver? Where that one truck stop was?
Yes,
it will never go to again.
Good.
You know,
I will never go to a truck stop. This one particular truck stop that we stopped at in Beaver, never making that mistake.
Yeah, I mean, I
again.
almost didn't make it to 30 at that truck stop, but we're not going to talk about that.
You sweet boy. Video or what are we doing?
Video.
Whoa.
Yeah, Maury.
Ooh, Maury Alvarez coming through with a video.
Yes.
My.
Yes.
While it processes, I'll just say my.
Yes.
Oh, there it is.
Time for my
No, you didn't. Yes, she did. Pop it, girl. Listen to her laugh.
Wrestle that thing open.
Okay, Mom's got to do some laundry now. You going to drink it?
Come on.
Awkward. Yes, she drank it. Now, I'm tempted to say that's in the lead just because the girl is adorable and that laugh is
Money.
just gorgeous.
Money.
That's close. Is James the mixologist or Maury Alvarez?
Let the people vote, dude.
All right, you guys, right now,
Yeah.
we're 1 hour into Giving Tuesday, and we are giving away a $100 Amazon gift card times 2. One for Bucked Up entries, one for donations to the Advocates. Here's how it works. Super simple. You know, our guys at the Advocates are awesome in the community. They are working really hard, as they always do. This is not new. We tell you guys from back to school to Halloween, now to homeless at the holidays. The Advocates care about the communities they work in. So they're partnered with a group called the Road Home, one of the best homeless advocacy groups in the country. I've known the Road Home for over a decade from my time back at the great 1320K Fan.
The
sports leader. The Road Home's phenomenal. But what they're doing is they're partnering with them to provide things like hats, jackets, coats, pants, socks to the unsheltered community. So if you're living in your car, if you're living under an overpass, in a park, when you're homeless, you're in so much danger just from the elements. The Advocates get that. So they are working with the Road Home to make sure that people in these cold, harsh climates have coats, jackets, hats, gloves, socks, so that they can be safe. That's what the Advocates are about. If you make a donation to the Advocates on Venmo, Advocates donations, take a screenshot of that Venmo. Chris Karn, Gabe Ledley, all the guys today that have done that. Take a screenshot of that Venmo. Hit Jake on DM or me on DM. Jake is SLC Jake on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. Send him a DM of that Venmo. You're entered to win a $100 gift card. Right? And everybody who makes the donation today, you're 50-1. And I absolutely want to give you a gift card today. So please, $5, $100, the dollar amount doesn't matter. Make a donation to the Advocates. But we also have our guys at Bucked Up, the official energy provider of the Monty Show. Show us your Bucked Up. Show us your Bucked Up. And I got to tell you, is it the mixologist or is it Maury Alvarez's adorable daughter? Snooka! Look at you!
Bro, where have you
Let's
been,
go!
dude?
You know.
Snooka! Good to see you, my guy. So who do you guys think? Robert Fowler says she is adorable. This time of year is about the kids. Give it to her. There you go.
Okay, see, that's a fair point.
Maury's got the lead.
Fair point.
Maury's got the lead. I like it. I like it a lot. So, see what I'm saying? Mark Hales, Utah Sports Talk Radio has sucked since you left 1320K Fan. I appreciate that.
Well, the good thing is we're not on the radio anymore, and you can get us every single day.
Yep. Kevin the Destroyer says, just got here, but give it to the girl. Ooh. 2-0. James,
you got to come through it. You got to have the wife do something, dude. Come on.
You know.
Okay, that might have,
Mike Smith, next thing you see on local news is a young girl raising hell in the neighborhood with an evil laugh and jacked up on She's that girl smiling outside of the inferno.
Next on the 6 p.m. evening news in Stillwater.
I love it. Mike Smith, meh. We were little kids jacked up on too much sugar and Kool-Aid. Oh, my God. Do you guys, there was an old, I follow a Facebook group that's Retro Chicago.
Oh, man.
And I grew up in Chicago, and the grocery store was called Jewel Osco.
Mm-hmm.
And Jewel had its own line of full sugar soda cans. Orange, strawberry, cream soda, lemon lime. And all the cans were picked. Oh, man, dude. How much sugar did we have as kids? Woo! I'm saying. Give it to the girl, Papa. To the girl's Papa. He risked it for the biscuit. 4-0.
Damn.
Adam Salamini, I do not recommend children drinking Bucked Up. Personal experience from earlier this year. There you go. So I'm get that might, could be 3-1 now. But I love it. It's Giving Tuesday on the Monty Show. You guys know how much we love to hook it up, giving memberships, giving to the Advocates, working with Bucked Up. Let's not also forget our good friends at TryDayTrading.com. If we did a thing with TryDay where you spent $10 and you could win a $100 Amazon gift card, That could work as well. I'm open, my friends. TryDayTrading.com. Love those guys. I am addicted to it. I told you. I knew this was going to happen as soon as Mrs. Monty got into the Tri-Day Trading program. And this is one of the things I tell you that's so great and so magical about Tri-Day Trading. You can do it with your spouse. You can do it with your best friend, your partner, your roommate, your whoever. You're in the program. Teach them how to day trade. Mrs. Monty has absolutely taught me how to day trade. She probably regrets it because I'm a phenomenal day trader at this point, making stacks on top of stacks of cash. But the thing I love about the $10 30-day trial membership at TryDayTrading.com, you're trading right away. You donate $10 to Tri-Day Trading. They give it to charity. It's a tax write-off for you. Then what happens is they immediately put you into their 30-day trial membership, and they give you access to simulated trades. You get coaching right away. You get your intake interview. So they have you up and running in the program because they know the same thing that I know. The minute you start trading, you're going to see how much money you can make because it is not difficult. Now, I'm not saying it's easy, but once you see the indicators, it's not difficult to understand how day trading works. You can do it in the morning. You can do it at night. You can do it both in the morning and at night. It's totally up to you. Tri-Day Trading is going to build a program to fit into your lifestyle, whether you want to do it full-time or part-time as a side hustle. Maybe you're trying to pay off your EV, your electric vehicle, which I apparently now am buying this weekend. We'll talk about that later on the show.
No.
But hey, I'm just saying, Tri-Day Trading's got a solution for everything you need. TryDayTrading.com/Monty. James, the unofficial mayor of Cowboy Country, $5. Please give this to the advocates. My only argument on why I should get it is I read a lot. An Amazon card would help me buy books on Kindle. I read a lot. Well, hey, man. I mean, I like
that reason.
That's as good a reason as any, right? I'm here for it.
I'm here for that.
Right? I'm here for it. So now you're entered for both. And begging is fully okay, you guys. If you want to beg your way to an advocate's win, it's fully okay. Please. I'm an Oak State fan and Ollie's being talked about the portal. Give me the $5 so I can keep Ollie Gordon in Stillwater.
Or give me the $5 or another steer is going to get gutted. Anyway.
I'll do it. That poor steer. I'm terrible. Admittedly, I'm a terrible person. Pete Forte, my donation for the advocates and vote is for the girl. She's a door.
Okay.
Maury Alvarez pulling away now. That's what I'm saying. Wasikowski, Plymouth Canton. Hey, Jared Goff sucks.
Yeah, he's terrible. And Kaner's never going to be the same in that god-awful red.
Do you know how much I love that you're here, Eric? Because who doesn't hate Detroit?
Yeah, I mean, everybody hates Detroit.
Oh!
You're going to make me a Dallas Cowboy fan in like 2 weeks.
Can we all justly agree that it's a good day when the Packers lose?
See? Way to come together.
Look at my guy. Look at my guy. Nobody likes the Packers.
Yeah, dude, come on.
How did DeVito? Okay, so have you guys know DeVito in the NFL? Is DeVito a really good story?
Where is the Italian?
I am amazed.
What's a better story? Is passing percentage or the fact that their tailgate game is strong?
Their tailgate game is very strong. DeVito's family, the quarterback for the Gents, which I think is one of the best stories in all of the NFL. And I'm looking at, I think he was under 200. Tommy DeVito, the quarterback for the Giants, 158 passing yards last night, a touchdown. But this cat's a great story. First of all, he's Italian, such as in like myself a little bit and stuff, Sicilian.
Where is the Italian?
And the fact that his agent fully embraces that he's mafioso, I love it. The fact that they're all kissing each other on the cheeks last night when he's throwing a touchdown, I love it. It's a feel-good story.
That's right, T.
In a year where the Giants are flipping terrible, yet he finds a way to be 17-21 with a touchdown for 158 yards, and they beat the Packers 24-22.
Yeah, screw the Packers.
Dude, it feels good. I'm not even going to front. It feels good when the Packers lose, Wasikowski.
Absolutely.
I agree 100%.
Yes.
100%. 100%. Sean Rollins gifted 5 Monty Show memberships.
Let's go, Sean.
Let's go on Giving Tuesday. You guys are crushing on Giving Tuesday. Absolutely love it. If you're just tuning into the show, let's get you caught up on the biggest stories in sports today. And I don't think there's any doubt that when you look at the biggest stories, certainly this Florida State lawsuit, the AG of Florida, the Attorney General of Florida, is demanding documentation from the College Football Playoff Committee because, quote, we're fighting for the 2023 undefeated Florida State University football team, demanding answers.
See, now that's just not the way to go here, Karen.
Ashley said, quote, I'm a lifelong Gator, but I'm also the Florida Attorney General, and I know injustice when I see it. Oh, God! I have to fight for the Seminole Nation when I am a Gator! Oh, God! Pervin liar, tell me what to do! Where's Danny Werfel? Anyway, do you know that Danny Werfel... Holden is not what I would go with when I mentioned Danny Werfel, who's probably only second as far as devout religious to Jesus Christ himself. Do you guys know that Danny Werfel, I mean, he will beat that ass with a Bible. Danny Werfel, okay, probably too much. The point is, my office is launching an investigation.
Yeah, you do that.
The Attorney General's civil investigative demands seek multiple communications. Oh, you demand and you seek. I would tell them to kick rocks.
Pound sand.
I would not give them one iota of any of this. I think it is so ridiculous that here we are again going to court because we don't like a rule and we don't like the way that it was applied. And it's just incredibly frustrating to me that this is what we do. And I wish that we could change it. And I'll be honest with you, I don't know how to change it. I don't know how you fix that. Honest to God, I don't know, because this whole thing that we're doing where the rules and I want different rules and, well, too bad, man, too bad. You don't get different rules. And if you're the College Football Playoff Committee, what do you do here? I think you don't answer.
I wouldn't answer. I would not answer until you're compelled.
I would not. By the way, the package still has not been delivered.
Really?
Do you guys?
The package.
Okay, so you guys know I'm a bit paranoid.
What?
I know.
What?
So I got one of those UPS emails. Now I am also a paying UPS person. Like I have their little service where they'll tell you, oh, hey, little guy, we're sending you a package. It's your friend Brown. So I got an email yesterday saying, hey, Monty, you're getting a package. Okay, let's track it. I track it, and it says you're getting a package from the UPS store. I'm like, okay. I have no idea what this is. And I'm so uncomfortable that I don't know what this is.
Okay, but why does it have to be a negative thing? Why what if one of our amazing and generous and loving viewers of the program decide to send you a Christmas gift?
Well, we have gotten donuts and cookies and...
So what if it's something positive?
Okay, that would be amazing. It's not. This will be like somebody will have farted in a box and sent it to me. Or it'll be something ridiculous like that.
Suckmyass.com.
It'll be something ridiculous like that.
Uh-huh.
Mrs. Monty will keep us up to date when that package is delivered.
Yeah, the package.
Katie Rader gifted 5 Monty Show memberships.
Let's go.
Pew, 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 pew. Let's go, Tortilla Face.
Tortilla Face.
I saw the best video. Couples, you know those videos where couples slap themselves in the face with tortillas?
Yes.
I'm a huge fan. Saw one of those yesterday. Amazing. Thank you, Katie Rader.
Later in the show for all of you who may want to depart because you have life responsibilities,
No.
you will not want to miss the Ring doorbell footage we have for you at the end of the show.
Oh, yeah.
Is iconic.
Yes. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It is quite amazing. Okay, now see, here's the thing. Everybody keeps sending me this blue blood bias post.
They are not reputable.
It is not a lawsuit. And I want to make this really clear. And again, I'm not going to put it up on the screen. In no way, shape, or form. And this is the official statement from the state of Florida, you guys. This is the official statement right here. This is right off of their website. It in no way, shape, or form says that the state of Florida is suing the college football playoff. In no way does it say that. And do you agree with that? I don't think this says that they're suing.
Yeah, I think that so anytime there's legal action, you have to be very particular about, what verbiage you use, right? So the verbiage in here doesn't exactly say, hey, we're suing the college football playoff committee. Now it says in 100 different ways that are in lawyerese that, hey, we're going to try and huff and puff and blow a bunch of smoke to try to get something to happen.
Yeah.
But again, and this is what I can't emphasize enough. Think Michigan going to court scandal. Remember that whole thing? Hey, we're going to court, due process. Oh, but then when we got dropped a bunch of evidence on our head, we decided we didn't want to do that. That's what this is, in my opinion. I think this is, hey, we're going to showboat, we're going to make a bunch of noise, and then we're going to not go to court. We're just going to run it up right until the 11th hour, and then we're going to ditch.
Yeah, I think this is kind of this is Bush League to me. Out of Florida, the state of Florida. I you know what I think this is? And I'm not trying to be a jerk. I think this is political grandstanding. This is a Ron DeSantis talking point. This is a Rick Scott, the senator from Florida, talking point. This is a A.G. Moody talking point. This is politicians trying to look like they're in action. I truly feel like that's what this is because, again, you put this up. Look at the bottom. Documents related to restrictions of conferences against having alternate playoff schedules. What does that have to do with the college football playoff? What does that have to do with the college football playoff? Documents showing compensations of members in 2023. What does that have to do with Florida State being kept out? Documents sufficient to show all recusals of committee members from deliberations. So are you saying that there were, the illegalities in the way people acted? Like the committee standards relating to ethics and conflicts of interest. Now, because you're on the committee, and this is straight at Boo Corrigan's, whose brother works at ESPN.
Right. Collusion.
I mean, you guys, this is every conspiracy theory that every Florida State fan brought forward. And I think it is a gigantic waste of taxpayer dollars.
Mm-hmm.
And I hope Floridians are paying attention. I mean, you have so many issues in the state of Florida. You're burning what Ron DeSantis says is $1 million on this.
Yeah, but nobody cares about that, right? I mean, why would we care about $1 million worth of taxpayer money in a state where there's, a laundry list of problems?
This just feels like a boondoggle to me. That's all. This is wild. Wild to me. I don't know. Keith Carl, everything out of Florida is Bush League. It feels like it lately. It really does. Ron Nolan, it's 2 holes, pretty light little putter from Pueblo, Colorado.
Okay.
Oh, the package.
The package.
You guys think that could be the putter?
I didn't think of that. Dude, what if it is the putter?
Oh, well, I already got the $500 back for the putter.
Damn.
No. Boyd Lake, any politician would jump on this.
Absolutely.
Yeah. AAR, state of Florida could shut you down, college football playoff committee. Careful. Could they? I don't think so. Kurt Myers, the selection committee will have to make their selections from an island nation without extradition. Yeah, we're going to the RICO. Wouldn't it be awesome if Kevin Warren was the one who, he colluded?
Yeah.
Stop.
Okay. We have an entry.
Just stop.
From a certain individual who may or may not own an Audi RS6.
Oh, OG Gary in the hizzy. Let's see. DK for $5. I feel like we're moving to a ridiculous place where we sue players for injuries, right? Who's suing Kadarius Toney? Somebody that has lost a bet over that has got to sue Kadarius Toney. Oh, no, actually, they'd sue the NFL because Kadarius Toney was actually offside. They'll just sue the NFL for applying the proper rule.
Right.
Right?
Right.
On,
I mean,
man.
that's where we're headed, dude. And it really is embarrassing. Honestly, it's embarrassing.
It is. And the hard part for me is I think we have real litigation like what's going on in the Pac-12. I think that's a big story. We are waiting on the Pac-12 ruling review decision, as Salamini pointed out. It is a review, technically, of the lower court's ruling. We are supposed to get a ruling on that today. It is the 12th, which is the deadline that the Washington Supreme Court set for itself. And there are hundreds of millions of dollars on the line. I think the other story here is that the Pac-2 are blocking $61 million in distributions to the exiting 10 members. And really, they're blocking it to themselves as well. It's $5 million per member.
Mm-hmm.
Because any ruling in the Pac-12 now has to be unanimous. All 12 members have to agree. What do you know? The exiting 10 want cash, and the remaining 2 said, kick rocks, pound sand. No, we're not doing it. Like, this is the position you put yourself into, right? This is the position you put yourself into. All right, let's look at OG Gary's entry on Giving Tuesday, and let's see.
Now, you're going to want to take off all the banners because he's done some graphic work here, which I'd like to point out, and, which I think matters.
Okay. Oh! He's got the lights. He's got Oh, my. Oh, my. Oh, my.
See, I think that's a clubhouse leader there. That has my vote.
That is it. Okay, so if you look at I like the lights and the bucked up on the hood.
Now, hold on. Click it once it's done. You got to take the banner off the screen because it's blocking his graphic work. He's put the promo code on the screen for everybody to see in the bottom left corner.
So the ticker.
Yeah, the ticker.
You want the ticker up. Got the Go Tigers.
Go Tigers.
I think that's the clubhouse leader.
That's pretty damn good.
That
dude.
is the clubhouse leader.
Say that's
wow.
pretty good, dude.
I think I would agree with that. I would agree with that.
That for me overtakes James. And
it
is now between what?
Oh boy.
What's happened?
Giggity asks a really interesting question. Anyone else get porn vibes from the music in that video? OG Gary, the great destroyer of men now. I think that's a valid point. Got it. Why do you do that?
Stay hard.
Why do you do that?
What's the problem, dude? What's the problem?
All I'm saying is
Anita, Dick, and me.
Yeah. What's the problem?
Stop. Grow up.
Ain't no reset.
The problem is,
Macaque.
On cue, Gary Dingo. I like it. I like it a lot. Oh my God.
Okay, you got to play it one more time now so we can hear the music again.
Oh my
hear
God.
This music one more time.
Now we got to hear the music. Okay, there it is. Yes, totally.
Yeah, 100%, dude.
100%. 100%. Yeah, OG Gary, I got to say, there's the exhaust note, though. This has some fans only vibes to it.
Yeah,
is this your first video for fans only, OG Gary? Is that what this is? Use the promo code Monty to get 20% off at checkout. Got to tell you, for BuckedUp, love my guys at BuckedUp. Love the fact that Mrs. Monty, I'm so impressed. Mrs. Monty put up a 1 rep max of 35 on each end today on bench press, barbell bench press. And then she dumbbell bench pressed 30 pounds, 35 pounds rather.
What do you bench?
35 in each hand. Like, she's really coming along, man.
Pretty good.
Really coming along. And she is living that bucked up life. I mean, she hits the bucked up pre-workout. She is all about her creatine monohydrate. Like, she's killing it. And she's got this little hamstring injury that she's rehabbing. We did quad curls today, crushed it. Absolutely crushed it. She did crinkle bar tricep curls today, which were amazing. She's tricep curling 40 pounds over her head. Like, the girl is just kicking ass. And I give a lot of credit to Bucked Up because she's not the best at waking up. We got up today at 10 minutes to 5 o'clock so we could get a bench. Our gym is overrun with hyenas. So if you show up at 5.
So did you just say you woke up at 4:50?
Yes.
I'm for real.
Yeah. Yesterday we were awake at 4:45 and we were both like, we should just go to the gym.
So different about it. Damn.
Because if you don't do that, you won't get there, fat ass.
Man.
You know. I mean, it's just a lifestyle.
Yeah.
And she gets it. You know what my wife does? This is her routine. Wakes up, gets out of bed, immediately goes downstairs and hits her bucked up pre-workout. And then comes upstairs, puts on her sexy ass yoga pants. We go downstairs.
Okay, dude. What? This is not OnlyFans. Chill out, okay?
Anyway, she puts on her sexy ass yoga pants. And then we go downstairs. I use my racked BCAAs, which has carnitine in it to help you burn better fat. I put my 6-point creatine in there, shake it up, walk out the door. We are bench pressing by 5:15. Because if you get to our gym at 5:30, forget it. You won't get a bench for an hour. You just won't. Even on Thursday and Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. You won't. Right now, there's not a cable set to be had. Bucked Up, buckedup.com. Use the promo code Monty to get 20% off at checkout. That's cold start, Mike.
Oh.
Gary had me with the engine revving. Okay, so who's in front? The beautiful little girl or OG Gary and his fans only vibes? Where are we going here? I'll start fans only, $19.99 a month, baby.
I've been a rich man and I have been a poor man, and I choose rich every fucking time.
It's fans only? Fans only. Or OnlyFans? OnlyFans. Is there an OnlyFans that's just exhaust notes?
Can you do something?
Jake could be into that for like $100 a month. Oh, yeah. Do it again. Cold start me, baby.
Wow, dude.
That'd be Jake.
Wow.
Take me outside. How about that?
Kurt Myers, he's missing the poll. Got to go with the girl. Okay. Okay, I like it. Katie Rader. Psst. Jake, that's your mom. Wow. Okay. Stop making us have unclean thoughts about Mrs. Monty. It's not my fault she wears sexy ass yoga pants.
That's fucking interesting, man.
Whoa. Phil Benzer, doctors and insurance companies are in cahoots to screw you. Okay. I mean, look, Phil, nobody's denying that.
Hiscock.
You know. Adam Salamini, what goes on at 4:50 in the morning?
Yeah,
Nothing.
Yeah.
Again, a bunch of dirty ass hyenas in the gym using all the bench press equipment. That's what goes on.
Dirty ass hyenas.
I just can I just get a bench?
You can't wear a cutoff that's cut off to the point where you can see the nips to the gym, dude.
Dude, stop. Mike Smith reminds me of an old Monty I had, Monte Carlo. Gary Wolf, how much does Jakey Two Holes bench?
I could probably do a plate and
so you're 45 on each end.
A 25?
No, you cannot.
Yes, I can. I did.
No. Yeah, like half a rep. My 45-pound, I had a plate and a 25 today, and I was doing pause bench pressing.
That's great.
Bottom
dude.
pause up, crushing, taking souls at the gym.
Mm-hmm.
The women were melting.
Mm-hmm.
Probably at Mrs. Monty's yoga pants, but that's a different show. Ron Nolan, look what I found in the trunk of my mom's Audi.
Why are we hating, dude?
Stop. Jeff Woodworth, I run an OnlyFans page with just exhaust notes.
Yeah.
$100 a month, Jakey.
Mm-hmm.
Adam Salamini, there is an OnlyFans of a lady putting. No, there's not. Growcock fake account number 10.
Okay. This should be good.
The girl needs to win. Don't make me get the entire Growcock clan.
Hiscock.
It's close. Big Blue Horses, macaques going on at 4:50.
Macaque.
I will. Okay, Gary Wolf. Are the hyenas? Are they hyenas or macaques?
Macaque.
They're hyenas. They're hyenas. I hate my gym. I hate. That is not a. No, I'm not. No, Salamini. I bet you it is a true story, and I don't want to know. I don't want to know. It's terrible. Monty owes a ribeye. I'm voting for the girl.
Okay.
You know. Yeah, farts in a jar. Great song, Thin Lizzy. No, it's jar of peaches or jars of clay, whatever. Nah, the 200 comes to you, boy. Well, the girls got the lead, but we'll keep voting on it. Meanwhile, did you guys hear this story about former Buffalo Bills punter Matt Araiza? He got closure today of sorts. So if your girl is listening, you might want to be careful. I will be PG-13 in this story. Matt Arazia was a phenomenal punter at San Diego State. Great career. Drafted by the Buffalo Bills. The Buffalo Bills do a pre-draft investigation into Ariza's background. That investigation turns up an allegation of a sexual assault at a house party. Matt Arazia straight up denied it to the Bills, and they believed him, according to the Bills. One thing led to another. We get to training camp, and all of a sudden there's a lawsuit filed. The young woman that is accusing Matt Arazia of assault files a civil lawsuit against him. The police investigated. Matt Arazia gets cut by the Buffalo Bills. Still unsigned to this day. Well, during this investigation, the police bring the woman and her lawyer in. The lady in the lawsuit in the investigation says, well, I was bloodied and jewelry was ripped off my body. And I was so drunk, I stumbled bloody into the living room and out of the house. The cops say to the woman, is that the story you're going with? And immediately, if you're this girl, you have to be like, uh-oh. So to get down to brass tacks, according to authorities, here's what happened. Matt Arazia was indeed at a house party with a bunch of his teammates and a bunch of other dudes. He had to go to the bathroom. So naturally, where did he go? He went outside into an alleyway. He relieved himself, and then the girl followed him outside, where they reportedly had a consensual altercation that she claims was not consensual. She then claims that Matt Arazia picked her up and carried her into a bedroom with a bunch of other dudes waiting for her, threw her on the bed, forcefully interacted with her, which is how I'll describe it, and then all the other guys forcefully interacted with her. That's not what the investigation found. See, there's this little issue for this woman. There's cell phone video and a lot of it.
You know.
So they went outside and yeah, they had a consensual interaction. There's cell phone video of the girl coming back in from outside. Was she hammered drunk? Apparently not, because she was skipping into the house. And what did she do? According to cell phone video, she ran up to her friends and was like, yeah, I just got outside. And then you know what else she did? Funny. She started walking up to a bunch of other guys saying, I want you to me. Hey, one guy said to her after she said, I want you to me. How old are you? She's seen on multiple cell phone videos saying, I'm 18 years old. She's also seen on that video going into a room with multiple guys. Something she must have forgot was there was a camcorder in that bedroom that recorded a fully participating young lady with other guys having an enjoyable time. There's cell phone video of her coming out of the bedroom. She was not stumbling. She was not bleeding. And there's zero evidence that jewelry was ripped off her body. When they asked her, hey, is that what happened? She's like, no. Well, funny thing is here, let me play you the cell phone video. They played her a video of her in the room with the guys having what appeared to be a consensual interaction with many guys. Then they played cell phone video for her again of her coming out of the room, telling her friends, oh man, I just got, And then going up to more guys saying, hey, I want to you. Hey, will you me? She said, please turn that off. She dropped her suit. Matt Araiza dropped his suit against her. And his lawyer was very clear. He's not paying her a penny. But you know what he did do? Interestingly enough, Matt Araiza reserves the right to file suit for damages against the accuser's attorney. And it's making, in my opinion and many others, it's making it look like this attorney saw an opportunity. Because he had press conferences and he talked to the media and he told the prosecutors and anybody else who would listen, Matt Araiza is going to pay. Well, it turns out Matt Araiza also, in the coup de grace of evidence, this sexual assault that allegedly happened at 1:30, Matt Araiza was nowhere near that party at 1:30. There's video and cell phone evidence of him leaving at 12:30 and being miles away from that house at 1:30. Matt Araiza lost his NFL career over this. Today, those suits were declined, dropped. He paid her nothing. And I don't think he's ever going to play in the NFL again. And this is that cautionary tale. And I tell you guys about this all the time. And if you are a parent, whether you have a daughter or a son, you need to talk to them about this stuff. Because you look at what happened to Trevor Bauer. Trevor Bauer still has not thrown another pitch in Major League Baseball. Played in Japan last year. Now, as Jake pointed out in a pre-show meeting, yes, Trevor Bauer and his agent are talking to major league teams. Does he have a contract?
He does not.
And I don't believe that he will get one this year. The Dodgers have flatly denied him any conversation. It's not happening with the Dodgers. Trevor Bauer, if you remember, was fully vindicated by prosecutors and law enforcement and a judge who laughed his accuser out of court. Did he have sex with that woman? Oh, certainly he did, and he never denied that. But did he do the heinous things he was accused of? He did not. Did Matt Araiza do the heinous things he was accused of? He certainly did not. Matt Araiza made the mistake of wrong place, wrong time, and not understanding who he was and where he was. Funny, you know who else made that mistake? Trevor Bauer. And I just keep going back to this thing. If you are a parent, you better be talking to your kids about this. Because whether your kid is a school teacher eventually, a veterinarian, a talk show host, or a race car driver, they're not that far away from this. And kids, when they're 17, 18, 19, I don't know, maybe Josh Giddey, who don't understand who they are and where they are and what they have to lose, when they start having consensual, because again, Josh Giddey's another very interesting example of this.
Yep.
Is Josh Giddey accused of assaulting somebody? He's not. Is there any indication that any of the interactions Josh Giddey and this alleged underage girl had that were not consensual? No, not one. Not a single one. Should Josh Giddey have had any relations with this girl? Absolutely not. And yet he did. And I again will say, if you're a parent, talk to them about Josh Giddey. Talk to them about Trevor Bauer. Talk to them about Matt Araiza. Because sadly, I don't think any of these guys are going to make, they're certainly not going to make the money they would have. Matt Araiza will never be financially whole. Will never be financially whole.
And you're talking about a guy who's got all the ability in the world. We'll never
He has
realize
an
that.
82-yard punt on his resume that did not roll that far. I'm just telling you, it is tough to believe, in my opinion, it is tough to believe that Matt Araiza will get the benefit of the doubt. Should he get the benefit of the doubt? I think he should, because I don't think Matt Araiza did anything wrong. Now, morally and ethically, are you a fan of having consensual relations with a woman in an alley at a house party? Probably not the way I do business. But does that mean Matt Araiza shouldn't be a kicker in the NFL? It does not.
No, but it does mean that there's a price to pay for not making the absolute best decision. And every decision has a consequence, whether that's monetary or, whatever the case may be. But the problem is that these guys think that they could just go and do this stuff. And again, he's not done anything illegal, and everyone's saying that, but that's not the point, is it? We're not talking about whether he broke the law or not anymore. No. We're talking about, hey, dude, unfortunately, you didn't break any laws, but unfortunately, you made a bad decision being there that night. And what nobody wants to say is just because all your teammates chose to go there doesn't mean you had to. It's your life. Hey, I'm on track to be an NFL punter, and now that's all gone. And this is what I always say when LeBron comes up, dude.
Yeah.
Anybody talking about the fact that LeBron's never had any type of thing go down like this? Bronny's biggest blip on the radar was a heart ailment. Dude almost died. He's not been caught at a house party, and he goes to SC. And I know he's only been there a minute, but LeBron understands what 99.9% of athletes somehow don't understand, which is, hey, whether you have LeBron's level of talent or you're a grinder just trying to make it to the bigs, you have the talent to get paid to play this child's game.
It's wild.
And so if you have that ability, if you can make it, even on a small level for 5 years, you got to put everything else to the side. Everything else to the side. Because if you can even make, think of it this way, even your bench warmer in the big leagues is making, over the course of a couple years, $2 million, right? I mean, that minimum
$700,000.
Okay, so let's say $700,000, $400,000 after taxes. You play in the league a couple years. Okay, great. You've got enough money to set yourself up for the rest of your life.
You've got enough money that the average wanting, hungry, thirsty person would love to take that from you. And the other thing I think is so important about this, we talk about so many issues that are, well, hey, he's a white guy or he's a black guy, or this knows no race, this knows no gender,
Clearly.
This knows no religious affiliation. This is all about that jack, dude. And if you're Trevor Bauer or you're Matt Araiza or you're Josh Giddey, you are not the brightest guy in the world when it comes to women and sex. And I think a lot of it is that we as parents are awkward in talking about it. And we have to do a better job of it. And I just beg you, I will continue to say it. Talk to your kids about relationships.
Yeah.
Talk if you are a father of sons, I think you have a absolute responsibility to teach your boys how to treat women. And as a father of a son, we talked openly about it constantly. And I'm telling you now, it is not optional anymore. If you do not talk to your children about relationships and sex, you're being derelict in your duty. I'm just telling you, it is crazy to me that this happened. It's crazy to me. Let's see. Aaron Wilson says, everyone knows my video would win 2-0. Okay. Can't enter the same video 2 weeks in a row. Salamini says, punt god, Aztec for life. Indeed. He was a phenomenal kicker. Jeff Woodworth said, philanthropist and full-on rapist, same thing, Charlie Kelly. Don't know anything about it. Johnny Gonzalez, nobody had hang time like Araiza. Well, you're not wrong. You are not wrong. Fat Jesus, can we start using that in the chat? Yes. Yes, absolutely.
I just think that we have to be more cognizant of the fact it's like, hey, like you got to evaluate the situation that you're about to step into. Like, okay, hey, there's a big difference between a full-blown house party where there's people there that you don't know and you're just going with your teammates and who the hell knows what's going to happen. Hey, dude, if I said to you, yeah, you're going to be out in the alley taking a leak and that's going to turn out to be something that costs
going to cost
your
you
NFL career.
Millions of dollars, generational wealth, and your professional football career.
You'd say you're crazy. But what if I said, hey, you could just choose to stay at your place, have your teammates come over, and be in a controlled environment, right? One that you control, and you'll be fine. And you'll still have a nice time.
Yep.
That's what people don't think about. So that's why I say, man, it's not a difficult conversation. We just skip over the part where, hey, I'm an NFL talent. There's a lot of uncontrollables here. Maybe let's not step into that situation.
And the worst part is like Josh Giddey. Josh Giddey has a whole family. And nobody thought this was odd that he was with the girl. Because this girl, when she was 16, allegedly, she looked like she was 16. She looked like she was 16. It's incredible. And people have said, well, she had a fake ID in a club. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Say, you're Josh Giddey. Are you really hooking up at clubs? That's the part. It's not even that, hey, she's underage. If that wasn't bad enough, let's assume he got duped by a fake ID. You hooked up at a club, dude. You're a multimillionaire basketball player and you're hooking up at a club? You can't do that. It's the Gold Club. It's all these dudes who are getting, like, I cannot tell you how many professional football players in the 90s and 2000s got scammed at strip clubs. Repeatedly got scammed at strip clubs. Why is John Morant in the position he's in? Well, guns, alcohol, and hookers.
Oh, that's right. Another guy where his inner circle let him down.
It's over and over again. Be better. Be better. It's wild to me. Giggity, Dodgers can't have a guy who hums within the division. And one of his good friends had been with this, one of Trevor Bauer's good friends had been with this same girl and did not warn him about it. Mike Clevenger did not warn Trevor Bauer. How is that possible? Adam Salamini, I believe Araiza has a degree in engineering. You could be right. OG Gary, did her nose grow 20 feet in the courtroom? But the interesting part is this girl, I don't think ever wanted to be part of this. I think she got a lawyer that saw dollar signs. That's my opinion, and I believe that's what happened.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's very interesting if reports are correct that Araiza retained the right to sue this attorney. Why would you retain that right? Oh, because you're going to sue that attorney.
And there's a load of evidence to say that that's exactly what happened.
Yeah. Katie Rader. Come on, gang. You cannot squeeze blood from a turnip. Countersuit, blah, blah, does not work. You're not suing the girl. You're suing her attorney. You are suing her attorney. It's why his agent and lawyer went so far out of the way to say Matt Arazia is not paying her a penny. He got railroaded, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Until new evidence comes out that says otherwise, he got railroaded. And a lot of it was he just was not very intelligent standing in an alleyway when he was in college. And I agree with you. I am the guy who does not believe that anything good happens at house parties on college campuses.
Well, it's the old Nick Saban thing, right? Right? Remember the Nick Saban disagreement
Yes.
with, what was it, the basketball coach at Alabama? Basketball coach at Alabama is like, hey, wrong place, wrong time. Nick Saban the next day is doing a press conference and says, yeah, I don't believe in wrong place, wrong time. Better execution, dude.
And you look at the tragedy with Aaron Lowe at Utah. You can't control what other people are going to do. If somebody pulls out a gun we got a kid who's dead on the street, man, like you don't deserve to die that way. But you can't control. And it's not that you're irresponsible. It's not that you're at fault. but you can't control what other people are doing. And I wish I could go back in time, but you can't. You cannot. This stuff, you guys, my Lord, you cannot unwind the watch, man. You can't.
Let's wind the clocks back a year.
Can't put the milk back in the cow, bro.
Nope.
And these tragedies and this Araiza thing, absolutely a tragedy. Because I don't believe he did anything wrong. I really do not. To me, he's innocent, and he is absolutely a victim.
Yeah, tomorrow we'll have another story just like this.
Yes. And I just wonder, what does it take to learn? It's gambling on sports from professional athletes. What's it going to take for you to learn? What's it going to take? Joseph Harper, what's up? How you doing, 12er? Araiza is still young enough. He might be in the NFL, but he may have to go through CFL or USXFL. You might have to. Absolutely. OG Gary, NFL should give him his career back. Wasikowski, false accuser should get life in prison. Blame the Me Too movement. Well, I don't know.
Let's not go too far.
I don't know that the Me Too movement has a place here, but I think greed has a place here. And if all of this is truly what we think it is, her attorney should be disbarred after Araiza sues him. And because I saw some people today talking about how if Araiza can get this woman that accused him to work with him to go after this attorney, I don't know, is that privilege? I have no idea what it is. But I don't know, man. If you're Araiza, do you just want to move past it?
I mean, it's not privilege when you're testifying about how it made you feel.
Improprieties and illegalities don't protect privilege.
Right.
That's exactly right.
And I think that it's going to be difficult to win a case that you need to prove intent in terms of what the lawyer was trying to do. But I definitely think that you could win a case of public image. I think if you could get a conviction on some level or some type of fine levied against this lawyer, let's say, or if it went as far as disbarring Buddy, yeah, I mean, I think that would make Araiza look pretty good. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I probably would try.
Yeah, I think it is incredibly disheartening. It's incredibly disheartening that you have all of these situations like, yeah, this is a really interesting one. Big Blue Horses. You forgot Duke Lacrosse. Yeah, it's wild to me, the Duke Lacrosse case. Like, you have so many people that, and I think a guy like Trevor Bauer, the Matt Araiza thing's really interesting. I struggled today when I saw this story come out. Is Matt Araiza, it's similar to Trevor Bauer? It is. Matt Araiza was a kid that had a consensual altercation in an alley with a woman. And his only crime was getting to the NFL, and she saw dollar signs, allegedly. Or an attorney saw dollar signs. That was his crime. Trevor Bauer was just really stupid about this whole thing, in my opinion.
But I also think the girl in Trevor Bauer's case saw dollar signs. I mean, it's
there's no doubt about that. There's no question about that.
And so that's why I say, like, I often look at it this way, and I when we worked at the old Yelpatour, I would often talk to young sellers about this. Like, hey, dude, if you're going to be this big sales guy, or you're going to be anybody, NFL athlete, NBA player, whatever, somebody who's got a lot of money and it's known that you do well, there's a price to pay for that. Everyone thinks that, oh, well, you got all this money, your life is set. Yeah, dude, but you know what the problem with that is? Every time you're out somewhere, every time you have an interaction, you got to wonder, hey, is it about the money, or are they actually here for me? Hey, did she actually like this girl I met at a party? Is she actually genuine, or is she out for the money?
Yeah.
That's what you have to consider, man. And I'm not just saying it's about, women or men or specific, like, it's about everybody.
It is. And I'm just begging you to talk to your kids, man. I'm begging you to talk to your kids. Let's get a couple more on this, because we have a little breaking news. Ron Nolan, you're right, Tanner, except in Utah. Where's Tanner? Tanner Plummer, you son of a biscuit. Isn't clubbing the main hobby in the NBA? It is, and in Utah, it is. Absolutely, it is. There is no doubt. No doubt about it. Yeah, I think, yeah, that is absolutely.
Yeah, ask Zion what he thinks about that.
Zion Williamson, perfect example.
James Larden.
Perfect example. I did security at an NBA charity game once, and there were a dozen women waiting around after the game for the players that they had a designated room for with them to wait. Sure they did. I'm sure they did. I just don't know how dudes can't see that they are a target. That's the part that I'm just like, what are you talking about?
A little surprising.
Breaking news on the Monty Show, always presented by our good friends at Sound Sleep Medical. You guys, again, Sound Sleep Medical. Whew, you know that they gave us so much support in our trip to Las Vegas to see the Raiders and the Vikings. A great promotion, great time. Like, it was just fun hearing everybody come back and say, hey, Sound Sleep Medical made a big difference for me. If you are somebody that snores, whether it is you, your wife, your husband, your significant other, if you know that your son, your daughter, your coworker snores, don't let that go, because there is a big difference between just somebody who snores and somebody who has sleep apnea, which is when you stop breathing in the middle of the night because of a blocked airway. It doesn't have to go on. And understand that sleep apnea causes irreversible brain damage. It causes a quality of life decline. It causes depression. It causes mental anxiety, because when you do not get the proper level of air or the proper level of sleep, it is devastating to your brain, and it just doesn't have to go on. And the best part about Sound Sleep Medical, you guys, there's no CPAP machines. There's no embarrassment. They have a simple oral device that is custom fit for you that takes care of all of your issues.
Treat snoring and sleep apnea with no masks and no tubes. Just better, healthier sleep with Sound Sleep Medical. Use code MONTY, M-O-N-T-Y, to schedule a free sleep assessment today.
Yeah, get to Sound Sleep Medical. Any of their Utah locations, you guys, you get a free at-home sleep evaluation. You don't have to get hooked up to all these wires in some cold office. You go in, they give you a ring and a chest strap. That's all it is. You sleep. The next day, they download your information. You go in there and they tell you, hey, yeah, you do snore. Or, hey, you have sleep apnea. And they give you a solution. The best part is, you guys, there's 2 weeks left in the year. Those healthcare spending accounts that you couldn't figure out what to do with, and that money's going away, get to soundsleepmedical.com/Monty today. Use your healthcare spending account before you lose it. And in most cases, your health insurance is going to cover it 100% at soundsleepmedical.com. Make sure you tell them you heard about it on the Monty Show. A little breaking news for you. This is some really good news, too. Brett McMurphy, Action Network. Big 12 football media days in 24 and 25. Moving to Las Vegas.
Let's go.
Scheduling conflicts at AT&T Stadium in Tarrant County. Host site being considered in Las Vegas are the Sphere, Allegiant Stadium, or MGM properties. Sources tell the Action Network.
We're Jan 1, we're rolling out a promotion. When Nick is confirmed, I guarantee you they will try to get it done at the Sphere. The Sphere needs business. They flat out said that. And what a better way for Brett Yormark to make a splash than to have media days at the Sphere. And
that would be wild.
By the way, media days, multiple days with the media for the Big 12. Let's go.
That's amazing. Big 12 football media days in 24 and 25, moving to Las Vegas because of scheduling conflicts at the Omni Hotel. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. At AT&T Stadium. So what are you saying? You're saying Dallas is now an SEC town? Stop.
Tarrant County, boy.
Stop. All right, let's finish. You look at you guys in on this Araiza story. Boss Frog, what's up, my guy? J2H is 100% correct regarding money. You always have to question other people's intention. Hence why you have 1%, why the 1% have such a small circle of associates.
Absolutely.
And you know what the best part of this is? If you look at the Benoit Benjamins, look at the guys that have these huge entourages who are now broke. Why do they have huge entourages? Because those dudes are all hangers-on.
It's the Fat Joe story, right? You guys all know the story about Fat Joe. Fat Joe had this huge group of dudes that rolled with him everywhere. And I'm talking about on the private jet. Like every single thing he did, he had
at
like
his
30
house
guys,
every
dude.
day eating his food that he catered for them.
Every day. And then he said, hey, dude, I can't provide you guys this lifestyle anymore.
So he has a party, Fat Joe. Brings all of his clan together. All of them. And it's a lavish spread. Great food, great drink, everything. And he, in the middle of this event, says, hey, I need to make an announcement. I want you guys to know, man, I'm so glad you're here. I love every single one of you. But I'm broke. And I can no longer afford to provide this lifestyle for you guys. So I'm not going to be able to fly you private jet. I'm not going to be able to travel you with me anymore. This is our last go around. I want to have this last one thing, and I want you to know you're still welcome in my life. I want you guys around. I love every one of you. How many of them you think stuck around? I think as the story goes, 3 of them, and really one guy stuck around. One guy goes up to Fat Joe and says, dude, it doesn't matter. I'm not here because of the house or the cars or the money. We're boys. All the rest of them disappeared. You know, the best part about it, Fat Joe was not broke. He just had a feeling he had a bunch of clingers who were after his money. So he got rid of them all by telling them he was broke. It's exactly right. It's exactly
Absolutely.
Right. And I think one of the other things, and this is, again, one of those things that's gender neutral. I would say this to Taylor Swift or whoever. If you have millions and millions and millions, if you have stacks on stacks.
Adele,
who lost everything. Rachel Ray, who lost everything. If you are wealthy and you are bringing the pie to the marriage, you better get a prenup. Oh, but you can't start a relationship. The fuck I can't. Excuse my French. Oh, you can't start a relationship with a lack of trust. Oh, really? Okay. That tells me why you're here. Yes, I can. And yes, I just did. Because whether you're a man of affluence or a woman of affluence, you deserve to be protected. And the thing that I keep telling people is that if you are truly in love and this is your soulmate and you guys are going to be together forever, who cares? Who cares? Who cares? What is the big deal? And usually it's the woman who says no to the man, right? It's Tiger Woods' girlfriend, the restaurant manager.
Man.
Who, and you guys probably know this story. Tiger Woods and this girl were living together. And Tiger Woods didn't want to live together anymore. In fact, he wanted to be single. So he broke up with her. She refused to leave the house. She wouldn't move out. She wouldn't take her stuff. So Tiger Woods said, hey, I'm leaving. Going on a business trip. Okay. Tiger Woods goes on a business trip. He has his managers and his house staff go to the woman and say, you know, Tiger wants to take a trip with you. He'd like to reconcile. So let's pack your stuff and let's head to the airport. He's got a jet waiting for you. Oh, saved. All right, cool. She packs a bag. They take her to the airport and they kick her ass off on the curb and say, locks are changed. We'll send your stuff to you. You're out.
Cold-blooded, clean, methodical, and thorough.
And people are like, he's so cruel. How could he do that? And then she sued. How did that lawsuit work out? Oh, she dropped. That's right. She withdrew it. Did he pay her? Probably. But the bottom line is you got to do what you got to do. And I would also say, if you're a woman and you're dating Tiger Woods, how do you think that's going to work out, Lindsey Vaughn? Oh, that's right. Your private parts are going to be all over the internet because his phone got hacked and you sent nudes. Lie down with dogs. You're going to get fleas. Right? Pick the people you're surrounded with. Please have better taste in people. Have better taste in people. Value them, not the sex you have with them. Value them, not the things that they buy you. That's where this, like Matt Araiza was never a guy. He was a dollar sign. Trevor Bauer was never a guy. He was a dollar sign. Right? Bill Clinton was never a guy. He was, at the end of the day, a dollar sign. All of these dudes are dollar signs. Adele was a dollar sign. Rachel Ray was a dollar sign. Right? It's just amazing to me. But I'll give Swifty some credit. If you're on that level, you better play on that level. And if nobody else is on your level, go to the NFL and get a professional athlete, Kim Kardashian. What are you doing with Kanye West? Did you guys see Kanye West again put out an album defending anti-Semitism? Great job having a baby with Kanye West, Kim. Rest of your life. Right? It's amazing to me. Pick people better. Oh, she did. She went with Pete Davidson? Come on, girl.
And then she admitted that was just a get back.
She did. She did. Salamini, that's why I advocate for mandatory money mindset coaching for NIL recipients and rookies heading into professional sports.
Absolutely, dude.
They have the Rookie Symposium that talks exactly about this in the NFL. Every NFL player, and I have some friends in the NFL, every NFL player I know has had this conversation. You know why? Because the Rookie Symposium is mandatory. Can't skip it. Cannot skip it. If you don't go to the Rookie Symposium, you can't play in the NFL. It's that simple. And you know why? Because the NFLPA and the NFL agree on that. That's how serious they take it. That's how serious they take it. James, the Sphere is awesome. This would be great. You can literally see the Sphere from the Vegas airport.
Yay!
We know. We know. Boss Frog, I'm not in the Porsche, in the Hummer making a run to Home Depot.
Okay.
Flex on them. Jeff Woodworth, heck yeah, Adam. Colleges should require athletes to go to money management and PR classes.
Absolutely.
You know what the funny thing is? The college shouldn't mandate it. You know who should mandate it? The collectives. The NIL agents. This is why you need to have a regulatory oversight body for NIL and NIL collectives.
It's not about the kids.
It's not about the kids. It is not. Let's see. LFG. 1310 the ticket. That was great. Gordo that came up with Fun Babies, LOL. The ticket. One of the great radio stations in this fine here country. You know what I'm saying?
United States.
Guys, don't sleep with anyone that you haven't had at least 3 dates with.
Oh,
Look,
well.
listen, we got to pass the ball 5 times before anybody takes a shot. Oh, but Daddy, it was sweet like a melon. Oh! Daddy! Get to know her first. If they are more than 10 years older or younger than you, stay away from them. You know.
Or if they're under 18, Josh.
Ron Nolan, Adam was never a guy. He was a dollar sign, said Eve. All right. Hour number 3 of the Monty Show, presented by The Advocates, theadvocates.com. Boy, Giving Tuesday, you guys have been unbelievable for The Advocates. We have a lot of donations. In 27 minutes, we are going to give away a $100 Amazon gift card. So make sure that you guys donate to The Advocates on Venmo. Advocates donations here on Giving Tuesday. Advocates donations. It doesn't matter how much you can donate. Send them a Venmo. Take a screenshot of it. DM Jake. SLC Jake. SLC Jake. You send that to Jake, you're automatically entered for the $100 Amazon gift card.
Now,
yes.
Maury has sent us a still image.
Thank you.
As a secondary entry.
Okay.
And this is his daughter holding a sign, a whiteboard that she wrote herself.
Aww.
And the whiteboard says, it says, please give it to us. Thank you. It is ours.
Okay. Okay.
So that's their secondary entry.
She's got the lead, in my opinion. She is adorable.
She is.
And he's got an accent wall behind the big screen TV. So you got the adorbs little girl and you have the accent wall, man. I'm telling you, for Bucked Up, I think Maury's in the lead. I do. I like James, the bartender. I do like James the bartender. But
what about OG with the S4, man? Dude, is Buddy getting... So, OG, I have a question, dude. If you get snubbed again this week, are you going to go full, Rick Scott on it and file a complaint, or what are we doing?
Well, I mean, he has entered both.
He has.
Right? I don't know. I think the girl is she is. It's tough not to. And if you guys want to vote, Gumby Fresh Out. I'm more adorable than the home girl. I don't know about that. Capazzo, what's up, Capazzo? Speaking of ambulance chasers, the advocates are the ones to call. They're fantastic. They are fantastic, dude. Have you called them, Capazzo? They are fantastic. Let's see what Ron said. I don't know what Ron said. Adam Salamini. I reached out to NIL collectives about money mindset coaching for their student athletes. They are not interested in spending extra money to help them. No, they're not. No, they are not. OG Gary, I'll contact Boss Frog as my lawyer.
I doubt that.
Adam or Aaron Wilson, Jakey Two Holes LLC.
Right.
Monty O's a ribeye, adorable for the win. Yeah, I think I'm just going to call it right now. I think Maury Alvarez wins for Bucked Up.
Okay.
So
we've put Bucked Up to bed.
I think it's the accent wall. It's the accent wall. As somebody that has a daughter, she's gorgeous.
Yeah, I mean the background full of wood is really great, dude.
I said, as someone who, do you see what I do?
What do you want me to say to that, dude? You're accusing me of whatever you're accusing me of. I mean, what am I supposed to say?
I knew today would be shitty.
Congratulations, Maury Alvarez wins a $100 Amazon gift card on the Monty Show. So we're wide open for the advocates now. And I would remind you, we have a lot of donations for the advocates today. Let's keep rolling. 23 minutes. Whether it's Boyd Lake, Maury Alvarez also in for the advocates, Aaron Wilson, DK, Chris George. You guys.
You can video submission on the advocates.
You can. Absolutely.
I mean,
you
just need to get creative. Like, you're going to need an extra person, and let's see what you got.
Yeah, I would agree with that. So make a Venmo donation to the advocates donations on Venmo. They're working with the Road Home to give homeless folks and those without shelter things like hats, jackets, gloves, socks, shoes, things to protect themselves in these winter elements. And I just have so much respect for that, because I cannot imagine what it must be like to say to yourself, man, it is going to be cold tonight. Where am I going to sleep to stay warm? Like, is there a doorway? Is there an underpass? Hey, is there a safe place where I can find a group of bushes to sleep in?
Mm-hmm.
Can you imagine living your life like that? It's no way to live your life, man. And that's why the Road Home is spectacular. It's why I love the advocates, because they support people like the Road Home. They work in the communities they serve. And yes, they are the best injury attorneys in the business. Remember, at the advocates, whether you've been injured at work, they're the best workman's comp advocates you're going to find. Or you've been in a car accident, a motorcycle accident with slick winter conditions coming and going, freezing temperatures in the morning. Driving is an adventure in this country. Damn, don't we know that? The advocates at theadvocates.com, where you never pay a penny out of pocket to work with the advocates. Hook it up, theadvocates.com. Make sure you tell them you heard about it on the Monty Show.
Is there any update on Package Gate yet?
Yes, Mrs. Monty has gotten the package. Do you guys want to do that now, or should we do the Skip Bayless? Because I really like this ESPN story.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I'm happy to do it. Let me send Mrs. Monty the link. She is telling me she has the package.
The package. Okay.
So for those of you guys who don't know, I got a notification by email last night from UPS that said, hey, a package is coming to your front door.
Uh-oh.
And usually it says, Jimmy Doorknob sent you a package, and you know what it is.
Right.
I don't know what this package is.
You think you know it all.
Somebody said today, hey, maybe it's the putter that I got scammed out of.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's the putter. Maybe it is. I don't know what it is. I truly, and I've racked my brain. I don't like surprises. I'll be honest with you. I hate when people send me like, oh, hey, man, I sent you a box of donuts to your front door, Chubbs. I'm not a surprise guy. So this has been driving me crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been looking and looking and waiting and waiting. And they gave me a window where it was going to be, hey, your package will be delivered between 2:15 and 5:15.
So how much stress was there though? Because you were, I mean, you were certain that this was like, some.
Oh wait. Oh, for
always something terrible. It's always something terrible. Mrs. Monty.
Oh my
Hello
gosh. I'm trying to mute the freaking
bro.
I'm ready now.
Want better fucking execution.
Okay. Are you wearing sexy yoga pants right now? Okay.
What?
Anyway. You're not going to answer that question. I was telling the boys that we get up at 4:50 this morning.
I'm not wearing the sheet-fit ones.
Oh, you are?
No, I'm not wearing the sheet-fit ones. I'm wearing Lululemons. But yeah, I'm working from home.
Me.
Dude, we wear yoga pants.
Remember I told you?
Leggings.
Remember I told you Lululemon? Remember I said prenup? You got to get a prenup, boys, because them women spend money at Lululemon like there's no business.
Because we got the money to spend. That's why we spend
rich. It is what it. No.
Okay, so package gate.
Okay, package gate. So I have been nervous, Nelly, all day trying to figure out what this was. Was it the putter?
No. You were expecting a putter?
Why are you outraged? It's the scam putter from the folks in China.
Maybe. Oh, no. Come on. You knew that wasn't coming.
I knew.
Are you kidding?
Oh, so it.
Anyways.
So it's something. It looks like a nice box. Were you nervous to open it? Was it packet? Was it marked properly?
No, it was clearly marked who it was from. So I was not nervous at all. And actually, when I saw it, I was like, oh, okay. That makes sense. Totally fine.
Okay, show us what it is. Let's.
So it was very clear because it said.
Oh, wow. The advocate sent a gift.
Oh.
The advocate.
Oh, wow.
It's a little card. It says to me.
Oh, wow.
Okay. But, what's awesome? It said that they wishing you a Merry Christmas. We appreciate everything you do to make our campaign and our events successful. You have the best listeners, and they show up every time we need them. Thank you. Thank you. Merry Christmas. Cheers from the advocates.
Oh, wow. And today, I did not know this. This was not a setup. I did not know this.
No.
But so
I told you I wasn't going to open it if I couldn't tell where it came from.
Yeah, I
opened it if I can't tell. You can open that on your own.
This was not a setup. Because Mrs. Monty just said, she told me today when I was freaking out before leaving for work, she's like, dude, I'm not opening this package. Because if it's like some
brown
dude
paper wrapped with duct tape and there is nothing on it, no.
And if there's wires sticking out of it or white powder coming out, no.
No.
All they sent was a card?
And an Omaha Steaks gift card.
Wow.
Okay.
So, you could pay off that ribeye. But I think...
God damn it. Are you serious right now? Are you serious right now?
She continues the streak.
Oh, my God.
What?
What the fuck? Can I just get... Teddy Wayman is busy. I'm not trying not to pay off the ribeye. Why do I put her on the show?
Package gate has reached a new height.
Why do I put her on the show? Oh, well, maybe you could pay off that ribeye, you Welcher.
I'm the balance. I help keep you honest.
What the fuck? What is that thing?
But inside the box, there's this beautiful, professional Japanese knife. Very nice. And it's a theme. It goes along with the steak, right?
That's
But
brilliant.
Right? But you know what I love even more is there's also the world's tiniest cleaver. Look.
Wait, what? What? Like, wait a minute. Hold that up again.
Can you please compare sizes?
Yes, hold on. Let me get the other one out of its sheath. All right. So we have Big Daddy Cleaver and Jakey Two Holes Cleaver.
That's amazing.
It's so nice.
Can you measure it?
It's for teeny tiny steaks.
That's ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous.
It has its own little sheath. Like,
that's
so
awesome.
Cute.
That
Dude.
is truly incredible. See, this is what you
There you
guys
go.
do.
And
This
a sharpening
is how much of an
stone.
impact the listeners have.
Yes.
Yes. Thank you,
This is-
everyone.
this
who
is
gives to
amazing.
The advocates. It is really important for the fundraising. They do make a difference in a lot of people's lives. Besides, being great attorneys if you happen to need one.
Yeah, they really. And I again, I want to
sheath on that, like the big blue leather.
sheathe your swords. Dude, that's amazing. What a great gift. And again, I want to make this clear. I had no idea that's what this package was.
Yeah, my guy over here was in full-on meltdown mode this morning. Like, dude, what if it's this? What if it's that? And I'm like, dude, what if it's someone sending you a Christmas gift?
And what did I say? Nobody sends me Christmas gifts. What? No. Wow, that's awesome. That's it, you guys. It's just another reason to support the advocates. And again, yes, Gumby fresh out with the axe handle. Yes, yes. Monty owes a ribeye. Monty, don't let Mrs. Monty get anywhere near you with that little cleaver. I'm telling you.
Tiny little cleaver. The Lorena Bobbitt episode waiting to happen.
If I walk in the house and you got that little cleaver and a pair of tweezers, I'm out.
I'm for real.
I'm out. I'm out. Kurt Myers, the knife is for Teddy and Jake too. Exactly. Adam Salamini, the cut child size bites. Well, there you go.
Hey.
Yeah, manscaping too, Johnny says. Yeah. Like that is one of the best client gifts I think we've ever gotten. That is
very, very nice.
That's wild. What and you know what? Again, like how do they have my address? Hey, man.
Send them invoices.
We do send them invoices.
They texted.
Yeah, Boss Frog, Monty getting roasted by his wife publicly is classic. Buy that woman a new car.
Should we talk about it?
Yeah. So
first of all, we're not naming any nameplates. We're not, not outing anyone.
Yeah, they called me again today.
Oh God, dude.
So
That's okay. We have an appointment for Saturday. So.
Well, thanks for communicating that.
I asked you what time would you like to go, and you said I don't know and I said 9, and you were like, yeah.
So wait, we're not golfing Saturday.
Nah, Saturday afternoon. But it's your birthday.
I know.
You're
I'm
gonna
just
be
kidding. I'm kidding.
You're
dude.
gonna be
I'm
fully.
kidding.
You're gonna be fully naked the entire day.
You're not.
Technically, your birthday is next Monday.
Yeah, but certain members of the opposite sex are not available next
I
Monday.
need to hear about Jake's members. That's it. Like.
Anyway,
you're never coming on the show again. Because that would be a felony. But anyway, the point is,
right.
So I had called and left a message at this dealership. And I said, hey, I need the general manager to call me back. Never called me. This morning I'm at the range and my watch rings because, Superman. And it's a salesperson. And I'm like, okay, hey, well, I asked for the general manager to call back. And what did she say? What did the salesperson at this particular dealership say?
Oh, dear.
The general manager doesn't talk to customers.
Oh, dear. Oh, my.
And so I said, it's quite literally, do you want to sell a car Saturday or not? And she's like, I'll give him the message, but I wouldn't count on it. And I'm just like,
I'm having no problems on my end. Like, I got a person who's talking to me. Like,
right, because you're willing to talk to internet bot nobody guy.
Don't you know who I am?
I'm kind of a big deal, right? And I was willing to talk to internet bot loser guy at the dealership until he said, "Hey, you don't want that car. Have you guys heard of this car?" Right?
Why are you stirring up trouble?
I'm not. Did I? What do you mean? Why am I? I didn't stir up trouble.
I have to defend you a little bit.
I did not stir up any trouble.
The person on the phone literally goes, so you're like, hey, I want to buy car A. And the sales guy literally says, no, you don't want to buy that car. That car's not good. Literally. The guy's like, hey, that's not a good car. You don't want to buy that. But look over here at the shiny new cars, right? That's what that sales guy did. And I'm like, yeah, I probably wouldn't want to buy a car from him either. Like, I can't blame you for that. I mean,
do you remember when I
really
bought my
buy
Ford
something from a
Focus?
salesman who says that? Like, I don't think any of us would.
I bought my Ford Focus when they first came out. And in fact, it was like a Sony special edition with a
Sony
sound
Blast,
system.
wasn't it?
Actually the Sony Explode. That's what it was.
Yes.
Anyways, brand new. They were great looking cars. And we went and looked at it. And the guy goes, you don't want to buy that. You know what we call that?
Yeah.
Can I say it?
Yeah.
The Ford fuck us.
It was an amazing moment. I remember that.
I bought the Focus.
And it was great.
That car. Yeah, it was a great car. We had a ton
but
of
the
fun in
car
that
we're talking about is a $52,000 EV. It's not even a cheap car.
Yeah.
It's a $52,000 car.
I'm sure that salespeople are just a little upset because they don't want to have to give away. They're giving it away. There's 0% APR. You can't get that right now. Yeah. And you ask, why was it
but the other
model?
part too.
I'm more incentivized for that model if you're going to give me 0%.
But they wouldn't give you that
5
deal.
or 6%.
He said they won't give you that deal.
The other guy said, yes, it's a legit offer. The guy that I'm talking to said it's a legit offer. Both of them are legit offers.
But you heard him say it.
He did say that. Now, if she has someone, if Mrs. Monty has someone saying, hey, we'll honor the deal, then
that's great.
Then, hey, that's great. But maybe you just had a bad run of sales guys. I don't know. But the first guy, because it was two different guys, right? The first guy's like, hey, don't buy the car, like I said. But then the next guy that you got in touch with said, yeah, even if it's on the website, we're not going to honor that deal. We don't sell cars we don't make money on. So we can't honor that deal. He literally said that.
We don't sell cars we don't make money on. So we're not going to honor that deal.
Yeah, he said that.
That's dumb.
So if they're going to honor the deal, hell yeah, knock it down. Yeah. Knock it down. I mean, it's rough time to be buying a car, but if they're offering that, they're offering that deal, great.
I think they're trying to move some cars at the end of the year. It's only good until you have to receive inventory by January 2nd. So.
Well, and the issue is, and you guys, you're going to think I'm grandstanding. I'm not. I have perfect credit. Mm-hmm. We have perfect credit. Mm-hmm. This is not for me, by the way. This is Mrs. Monty's car. We have perfect credit. I went to Chase Auto Finance today. In 32 seconds, got approved for $100,000. We have perfect credit. We're going to walk into a dealership and there's not going to be haggling. I have bought a million cars in my life. I know how to buy a car. And if this wasn't this specific car, I would tell this guy to piss off. I would never go buy a car at this dealership.
Mm-hmm. And it's not even I haven't even test driven the car yet. So I'm not I haven't bought it mentally in my head. I'm not this is the only one.
Is it that you like the car or is it the deal?
I am far more incentivized by the deal.
Okay.
I like the car.
Uh-huh.
It's not that I don't like the car. I would love to get a hybrid. I'd love to get a hybrid. Does anybody have any deals for 0% APR for a hybrid right now?
No, they don't.
Nope. So I can either take a really sweet deal. I have a super low interest rate on my Jeep. Yeah. I have 3% on my Jeep. I can't get that on any other automobiles right now.
Yeah. The Christie makes the obvious comment of the night. Maybe people like Mrs. Monty more than Monty. Well, duh.
I am more charming.
I'm the hammer, bro. There is no.
You're the big cleaver. She's the little one.
Yes, she's the good cop. I'm the asshole.
You gotta watch
or I'm the bad cop.
Cleaver, though. It'll come up behind you.
Right? Truth. She's the good cop. I'm the bad cop. It's always worked that way. Always. But it's why I got, what was it, $5,000 over market value for my Tacoma when I traded it in on my Audi.
Non-TRD Tacoma.
It's why I got, what was it, 6,000 over list on my Audi when I traded it in for my Jeep.
In a situation where they didn't want to give you credit for it being a prestige package Audi SQ5.
Makes me crazy.
Yeah.
The Christie. I'm not bragging. I walk on water. Oh, I am bragging. I do walk on water. I busted my ass to have the credit score I have.
God bless.
We have worked really hard. And Chris, obviously, you want to be a critic? Be a critic, man. I don't care. James, Mrs. Monty is very charming. She deserves a segment once a week. She won't come on the show because she don't like you hyenas, man.
Yeah, man.
I would love to come on the show once a week, but
barfing.
Sometimes my job is super stressful and keeps.
It's the Mrs. Monty show now.
You'd like that, right? Barfing chickens.
It is. Salamini says quotas on certain units for bonuses. They make more money on units sold, not actual amount it's sold for. Absolutely. And when we buy this car, because I don't think there's any chance. I think I could have the jaws of life and I would not be able to pry Mrs. Monty out of that dealership until we drive away with this car.
I don't think that's necessarily true. If it's not the right deal.
Oh, I'll get the right deal or we're not going to buy the car.
Oh, I can get you a tow.
And this is the both of you will admit this. I don't do anything I don't want to do.
Okay, I agree with the tactics used to buy cars, which is okay. And I would use this tactic even if you didn't have perfect credit. If you have great credit, not perfect credit, I'd still use this tactic. Hey, dude, great credit's not falling off of trees, walking through your doors 18 times a day, dude. So no, that's number one. Number two, I'm only doing this deal if you're willing to put together this type of payment with this type of interest, in which case, this type of deal that Mrs. Monty has been talking about.
That's it.
It's a very cut and dry, clear thing, because the reality is, and this is what people always forget, and you guys have always done, and I've followed your lead on it, you don't have to buy the car. No one's got to,
no,
it's not
I
a
don't.
life or death thing.
No, I just, if you've got a really great end of the year deal that works out for me, sure, super, that's awesome.
Yep.
It's the end of the year, right? So sometimes they're giving away some better deals. So if it works out, it works out. But
is what it be, man.
We'll see. We'll see if the email guy can come through as opposed to the people.
So what? So do you have his word, or what's the deal here? Where are we at with that?
That's what he said. He said that both of those offers are accurate, and that we have an appointment at 9 a.m. on Saturday.
Great.
Yep.
Cool.
We'll see.
Yep.
Great.
Hey, man.
And if they are so wanting to sell something else, then they're going to have to come up with a better deal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's facts.
Because why would we take a less deal?
You wouldn't. I'm guessing. See, and this is my suspicion. I'll be very curious to see how this goes. Will they give you proper value for the Rubicon? That's my question.
That'll be interesting.
Yeah, that'll be interesting. I'm really the value for the Rubicon, but also the interest rate. I'm just not interested in a 6% interest rate.
Yeah,
I'm not.
No.
I won't do it. So if you can give me 3% or below.
Nope. Truth. Ron Nolan. This is the best time of year to buy a new ride. Play hardball. They want your money. Christmas bonus, inventory reduction, and I want the tax benefit. I want the tax benefit. If they want to get
cars off of their lot and open up for their 2024s or sell some of their 2024s, then they'll work with me.
All I'm asking is we walk in there and we don't have to play games. Like we bought, I can't remember what dealership we walked out of. A guy would not give me the keys to my car back.
Oh, I remember.
We were valuing our trade and the guy wouldn't give me my keys back. And so finally I said, give me my keys back. I'm leaving. And he's like, well, I got to go ask the manager. And I said, no, you don't. Give me my keys back. And what happened? The guy came back with a deal that was exactly what we were asking for. I didn't buy the car. We left.
Oh.
I don't remember. What store was that?
It was a Nissan nameplate in Salt Lake.
Yeah, we were looking. It was ridiculous. It was one of the stupidest things I've ever seen.
Oh, and then by the way, you went and bought the car at another dealer the next day.
Oh, it was when we were looking for the Jeep.
Yes,
we were looking for the Jeep.
Yes.
That's right, because we wanted to build a Jeep, and then we built this Jeep. Crushed it. Anyway. All right. Well, thank you for.
No one died. There was no explosives. It was only knives. Thank you, advocates.
Yeah, that's
Thanks
amazing.
everybody for donating to the advocates. It's really about you guys.
What a coincidence! I swear to you, we had no idea that's what it was.
Yeah, I mean, hell of a story with PackageGate. That was awesome.
That was awesome.
Yeah, that was awesome.
That was pretty funny because they were like, UPS was like, we can't see who it's from or tell what it is.
Yeah. So. It said from the UPS store, and I called, and they're like, yeah, somebody dropped a package off at the UPS store.
Yeah, who knew?
Yeah. Well, good to see you, honey.
Yeah.
By the way, I do. Whoa. I do want to say, I have a better life than you guys do, because this woman right here is going to allow us to go to Las Vegas, golf twice in Las Vegas. And she has been part of the setup on a Christmas Eve dinner in Los Angeles that we're going to. Mm-hmm. And she is going to allow Jake and I to meet her at this Christmas Eve dinner because we're playing Pelican Hill in Newport Beach.
What I say, though, you're going to have to be prepared to leave early if you have not finished 18 rounds, and don't be late. I even mapped it out. I said it is 25 minutes plus tolls if you want to take the shortest route from there to there.
Of course. I'm not going to be late for. I'm not going to.
And I saw somebody make a comment the other day that
I needed to birdie 18. What do you want? All right.
We thought we could play the last 3 holes
the sun
in 10
goes
minutes.
Down at 4:50 something.
But you're willing. This woman right here is willing to leave Las Vegas at 5:36 a.m. to get us to LA. So
but you guys get up at that time every day. Come
on. Did we not get up at 4:50 today?
We did. Yeah. We did yesterday too. It's just we didn't get out of the bed until 5.
Hey man, you pull out them yoga pants. Why would I get out the rack, man?
Anyway. Oh boy. Anyways.
Good to see you. Thanks for coming on the show.
I gotta feed the dogs.
Okay, love you too.
All right. I'm gonna keep the tiny cleaver away from Rhino. You know how he gets.
Yeah, don't let him cook. The dog's a terrible cook.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
All right. As you were. Peace out.
Bye.
Bye. There you go, Mrs. Monty.
Man, PackageGate was wild, bro.
Well, now it's time to give away the other $100 gift card for the advocates for everybody here on Giving Tuesday who has donated.
Yeah, so let's go through all the donations one more time here.
Here are the donations I have. Cleveland Rocks, Delaric, DK for $50. Mm-hmm. Wasikowski, well, he's not winning.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. Wasikowski for 5, Boyd Lake for 10, Maury for 10, Aaron Wilson for 5, Chris George for 5, Pete Forte for 20, James for 5.
Gabe Ledley's in for 50.
Gabe Ledley's in for 50. Chris Carnes in for 25.
OG Gary's in for 25.
OG Gary's in for 25. I love it. How do you want to decide this? Oh, now my guy James has another video. My 6-year-old was crushed. She did not win. Chris Carnes says.
Hey man, video or nothing, bro. I mean.
Yeah, you guys.
I'm sorry, dude. The picture's already in there, dude. You already put it in.
Did I?
Yeah, I think so. We showed it earlier in the showroom.
Did I really? Okay.
Yeah.
Chris Karn's daughter is adorable.
I think it's between Gabe Ledley, who donated $50, and the other guy who donated $50, because nobody submitted anything unique, right? No video submission, no picture submission. So I think we just give it to whoever donated the most this time.
Okay, rock, paper, scissors to see who gets to choose. Boom! Gabe Ledley wins the $100 Amazon gift card. Lopes fan Gabe. And completely
boom
rando. But he's been a long time listener. This cat goes all the way back to Phoenix. And I keep telling you, his kid's an entrepreneur. Find Gabe Ledley, Lopes Fan Gabe on Instagram. Support his kid's entrepreneurial spirit. Buy some drip. Hook it up. Gabe, congratulations. Always a pleasure to see you. Thank you for supporting the show. One more Giving Tuesday for 2023 next Tuesday morning.
Mm-hmm.
We will be doing a morning show. Thank you to everybody who donated. Fantastic. Really fantastic. Let me get a couple more comments in here because I also want to talk about, let's see. I did an updated video submitted on X. Thank you. Let's go, Lopes. Congrats, my boy. Indeed. I don't know why Renee Robles is just putting up cities and schools. And hi, Renee. Good to see you. Thanks for the comments. We appreciate it. They have booked their rooms in Nakatomi Plaza. It's fine.
Okay.
The Christie says, Monty, you are a god. Well, I don't know about that. Boss Frog, 25 minutes in SoCal. Haha. On the 405, 5 or PCH. Yeah, good luck with that, pal. Listen, I'm going to be there on time.
On your time.
Jeff Woodworth, Mrs. Monty taking the family to Chicago after Christmas. What a good romantic thing to do there, my wife. Adam Salamini, I'm convinced the simulation does not resume at 4:50 a.m. Bro, it is not easy getting up. And I slept like a rock last night. It was amazing. Amazing. Kurt Meyer says, don't screw this up, Monty. I'm not going to screw it up. I'm not. Mike Smith, the look on their faces when she lays out the law on TV about the golf game.
I'm for real.
Adam says the law's been laid down. Don't be late, Monty. Me? Ron Nolan, Mama rules the nest. She does.
It's true, bro. It's absolutely true.
D-Rock Irish, my guy, what's up? Knows what he needs, knows what needs to be done. Exactly right. Exactly right.
Listen, the reality is, dude, if you're hitting the ball down the fairway, you should be able to play 18 in 3.5 hours.
Yes.
Okay, so let's map this out. So tee time's at 1, right?
Yep.
And dinner's at 7?
Something like that.
We got plenty of time, dude. We should be done by 4:30.
I think dinner's at 5:30.
Oh, damn.
Gonna be tight.
Damn.
We'll get there.
We'll make it. We'll make it.
Arlington Bears. What's up, Chris? Good to see you on the show. Lost again. I did smoke 2 racks on my Monty Smoker
Okay,
Sunday.
see, if you would have shown that with Bucked Up, here's the problem, dude. Here's the thing with Bucked Up specifically.
Yes.
Video review. Video is king with Bucked Up. People figured this out now.
Yeah. People, you guys crush for Bucked Up.
And I love you, bro. I love you, bro. I'm not trying to deny you, but it's just the reality.
I'm serious. In the spring, we need a do-over.
Yeah.
Yeah. Monty and Jake had better be on time. She is now armed with cleavers. Exactly.
Dude, she ain't even playing, man.
You know them hanging on the table. Hey, do you guys like your Ring doorbells? A Ring doorbell camera has struck again. And this is fascinating to me. Fascinating to me. I don't even know that I need to explain this.
Hey, man, you can just leave the package there at the door.
Excuse me?
Just leave the package there. I'll be home in a sec. Thanks.
I'm not a delivery guy. I'm here to see Sarah.
Who are you?
Well, who are you?
I'm Sarah's husband.
What?
Hold on. Bro, I'm not going to do anything to you.
I'm not worried about you doing anything to me. What are you trying to do here?
Just wait there. I'm literally walking up the stairs right now.
All right. Not going to do anything. Just want to know what's going on. So you've seen Sarah? Yeah. But dude, I didn't know you guys were married, bro. Man, how long have you guys been married? 6 years. Oh my god. Not anymore. She literally told me you were her brother. Because there's pictures of you in there, like on the wall, shit, the black and white pictures, right? Yeah. She said that you were her brother. You're fucking with me, aren't you?
Are you fucking with me?
No joke. I saw dirty blonde hair, and I was like, who the fuck's hair is like? I was at Brave Girls home. Fucking Jesus. She's calling me right now. Hey, babe. I'll see you in a little bit. Bye. Hear me out. She's gonna be home in 20 minutes. We need to fuck with her. What, like fucking surprise? Surprise! You want to do that? Let's do it. Actually? Action. You got beer? Come on. No, fuck beer, bro. We got fucking fucking tequila. You Casamigos? Hey!
Dude.
Okay, again, I told you cheaters never win. Do you watch? How close? Do you have a Ring doorbell?
No.
I do. I have one in my backyard, my garage door, my side gate, and my front door.
Right.
And I pay attention to it constantly.
Mm-hmm.
And I got to tell you, if my wife was ever out in front having a conversation like that, hell yeah, I'm listening. Like it. Did you really think that you would get away with this? Having your guy come. I'll never understand people who are married that cheat in their own home. Like you're bringing your dirty blonde-haired lover to your apartment to cheat on your husband. How is that going to work? That's wild to me.
Did you think he wouldn't find out?
Apparently, or maybe you just didn't care.
Apparently.
Maybe you just didn't care. But
the thing that's so striking is Buddy's like, yeah, we've been married 6 years, dude. We've been married 6 years. And apparently didn't matter. But my favorite part about this video is that this is why dudes and bros are awesome. Because these two just found out that what's gone on here. And they're like, yeah, dude, we got tequila in the apartment. Like, let's have some fun with this, dude. That's what I love about it, dude. They made the best of a bad situation.
I totally agree. OG Gary, I love my Ring doorbell. Monty and Jake had better be on time. Yes, I saw that one. Relationship goals. Yes. Did the Ring doorbell bust Skip Bayless? Not yet. Mad staged. I actually don't think it's staged. I thought about that. I don't think it's staged.
Mm-hmm.
I really don't think it's staged. Aaron Wilson says, I sent a video in for my advocates donation. Oh, is this the video you just sent me?
It is.
Oh, boy.
G'day, you Monty Show legends. My name's James Knight, and I'm from Australia. I'm here to advocate for me mate, Aaron, to win the advocates competition. Do the right thing, give the man the win. Good on ya.
Okay, to say that there is more background to this video that shall not be discussed publicly on the program is an understatement.
Oh my God.
Program.
Did you really just do that?
I want to bring some clarity to how this whole video cutting process works, just so that nobody gets too bent out of shape about this. I don't listen to the videos as we're doing the show. I just cut it from the beginning to the end and send it on over.
Oh my God.
So I had no idea that that's what he was about to say in there, but that's pretty incredible.
G'day, you Monty Show legends. My name's James Knight, and I'm from Australia. I'm here to advocate for me mate, Aaron, to win the advocates competition. Do the right thing, give the man the win. Good on ya.
Just incredible. First of all, the accent is spot on, dude. Absolutely,
oh my God,
positively spot on.
Oh my God,
dude, that's incredible.
Oh my God.
What's the comment section got for us on that?
Oh my God, where? Oh my God, Gumby Fresh Out says roasted. Where is Salty? Oh my God. Salamini says, gotta go, guys. Might be MIA for a bit. Hey, best of luck to you and your wife. Appreciate that. Best of luck there, seriously. Moth Prof.
Dude, what's up?
My guy. Good to see you. OG Gary says rats galore. Yes.
Holy
oh my
crap,
God,
dude.
I think we got to give Aaron Wilson a $50 Amazon gift card.
That's worthy of just a that's one of those where you're like, okay, just on its face, you got one, dude.
So we've given away $250 today.
Holy
on Giving Tuesday.
Cow, bro.
Woo! Way to go. Yeah, Mrs. Monty says good on ya. Phenomenal.
Okay, I think we're walking off on that.
I think we're walking off on that.
Incredible.
I agree, we're walking off on that. The Monty Show, as always, presented by our friends at Sound Sleep Medical, soundsleepmedical.com. You guys, I got to tell you, get to Sound Sleep Medical. They'll change your life. If you're somebody that snores, do you have sleep apnea? Just because you snore doesn't mean you have sleep apnea, but if you have sleep apnea, you definitely snore. You got to know the difference. Sound Sleep Medical. Get it done today. Tell me you heard about it on the Monty Show. Until tomorrow, say goodbye, Jake.
Goodbye, Jake.